What's up now? Romans 10 and 1. Romans chapter 10 and verse 1. Listen to the book.
Our key, my heart's desire and palau to Elohim for Yasharal is that they might be saved.
I know that's my law for you guys. Five people as a whole, that they might be saved. For what reason?
I bear them record that they have a zeal of Elohim, but not according to knowledge.
That's dangerous. That's what people are taking advantage of. They've taken advantage of our love, our hate. They've taken away our versatility. They've taken advantage of it. They can see it. It's not hard for people to see that so-called Negro has a zeal. They can see that. When we love Jesus by their definition, what they gave him to us for, we would have died for him, to us. We'd have fought. We'd defend. They took advantage of it. He can see that about it. I can see there's a zeal that's not in the knowledge. What happened for they being ignorant?
Of Elohim Sadiq,
And did what?
going about to establish their own Sadiq,
And did what?
not submitted themselves unto the Sadiq of Elohim.
Tell them what happened, son.
For the Mashiach is the end of the law for Sadiq to every one that believeth.
And we found with them hearing that, I know as a Christian I heard it, that just sounded like at that point there's no law. I mean, the end, I know what the end means for anything else. I mean, it's over with. I mean, there's no law. At that point, that's what Christ came to do. Christ came and brought us from the law and freed us from the law. He freed us from the curse of the law. He can't free you from the law. The only way to get you free from the law is you got to die. He freed us from sin. The reason why you look at law in that terminology, but white people didn't tell us that. And I use them for the fact, again, it's because of the bad psychosis that we got. All of our information, all our teaching, all our belief, control of our love and our hate, to how they demonized us in our home against one another with the children, all these things that come up through the people that's taught us. These people that we love so much have divided our home. They made our women so educated and so smart, and they put them in this pinnacle now to where we can't say nothing to you because you can call the police and we're going to jail. It got to a point where we can't stand you. We hate you. Just be honest, you're too hard-headed, you're too self-willed, you're too stubborn, you won't take leadership. So, I mean, they divide the home and the kids just doing whatever they want to do. And the mother trying to win the affection of the kids to divide them against the father. Anytime the kids need to be whipped, disciplined, or fussed at, go see your daddy. Now the kids hate you, and the kids, well, they hate the daddy. The woman will not hear her husband. The husband hates you too. And he about it when he ready to kill the kids. It ain't hard to see why these guys on the news that kill the whole house. This is what it's come down to be. Because we've broken away from our discipline. Simply because we've allowed time to come in and be a factor. This is a new era, a new time. Women are smarter. Women are more industrious, and people doing this, and kids are smart, so you get them this junk and you set them free out here. Now, you never heard all these, we never heard of men as sexual predators. It's through their inventions. Through all these people inventions. Our book told him what he did. He said, I made each upright. But you done sought out so many wicked inventions. They come back to her. First thing you do when you get a baby, a small kid, I watch you people in here do it. You still don't listen. I watch all these little kids in with cell phones. You give them to them. Little kids just going with these phones. I didn't get when mine got a phone, Bryce was going to school across town. We need to keep up with that MDM program. That's the first time I got a phone. What do you need a phone for to be around the house? Who you calling? Everybody you know in the house. Who you gonna call, me and your mama? Come knock on our door. I'm gonna tell you why. You'll find more of these teachers having sex with kids hooking up with these people because of these phones and this internet stuff. And these sex chat rooms and Instagrams and all this. What you know this instant in an instant your kid and had sex with an adult? I know a lot of them in here hurt. They said, and then you behind. Well, I can't understand. Why would my kid have a phone and I'm behind on my bill? I'm struggling to pay my bill. I can assure you there will be no phone. You will be like E.T. You will have to go to the phone booth if you're going to phone home. It's bad because of the fact that we've lost them. Now these kids are listening. We're so trying to make them internet savvy for the future that we say we lost them. You can't get a conversation now because of TV because these TV and these sexual chat, all this stuff, just sexual chat, Facebook, all of it. These kids are so involved with so much other stuff, we lost control. But we don't want to talk about that tonight. That hurt their feelings in here now. They sit here looking, they think about it. I know one thing. When I got Bryce's phone, I wasn't struggling that tight. I'm bad at paying bills. My kid got no phone. Won't happen. We can use that and get a little more gas in the car. And that's another plate of oatmeal or something. That being honest, that's a fogo de chão once a month. Over cell phone, not happening. Y'all all right? They tired. They'll be, yeah, it's a need. I know it's a need. Anything to get them out your way and throw them away and let somebody else get them. Just being honest, we gotta do that. The book told us, remove not the old landmark. How we make it all them years before without these cell phones? I remember when beepers came out, we thought, people made it. Man, listen, that's like me. If I went on the road right now and I forgot I'm going to turn around and go and get my phone. Man, I remember we took road trip. Nobody had no phone. You just drove. And you broke down. You didn't have phone booths on the expressway where you can call 911 and you get some help or something. But now we got these, they got it and they control it. They got all your conversation. Everything you say on the phone, they already got it recorded. Everything's recorded. Yeah, all your whole life, you can't remember a phone number. I don't know but one phone number, I go to jail. I'm done. I'm done. They put it on silent, alert, I'm done. I don't remember nobody's phone number. It's bad. I remember print phone number 777-9311. I don't know if he's going to answer. It's bad. Y'all all right? But again, we can just look at how their system had come in and it's broken us down. Y'all I'll be honest, a house divided can't stand. We know that. They've done it. They have divided us against one another. That's just being honest. Nobody wants to take authority. The man not going to hear Yahuwah. The woman not going to hear the man, and the kids ain't going to hear neither one of them. The kid will run away a program, the government will fight for them, and they'll protect them, but they ain't going to keep them. They're going to make you pay for them. If you're going to take them, and I can't do nothing with them, won't you pay for them? Which is setting up another problem, another dysfunctional home. And these kids will go out and will set up a dysfunctional home. They came from not taking leadership, not taking authority, or not being disciplined. Then they're going to set up a house that their kids will do the same thing. This is why we're in the mess we're in. The reason why we still sit here, look at our kids are sick, our homes are broken up, our marriages, everything is in just disarray. It's because of the same thing. What did our fathers do? Our fathers did the same thing. A lot of us are bastards. That means your mother and father were not lawfully married when they conceived you. Don't tell me about, oh, mine got married, though, right after. It just shut your mouth. You're a bastard. Now, what do you think some bastards going to create? More illegitimate children. Now, you might be lawfully married when you had yours, but it's the fact your kids are not legitimate with Yahuwah. Huh? It's the whole thing of us becoming conscious and seeing how important it is for the information. Why y'all think we need to listen? The man said, if the good man, he said, know this, that if the good man of the house had known which way the thief would come, you know what he's done? What else he would have did? I just told you how broken in, how you sat there and let him do it. First of all, let's go with it because you ain't good. The fact that you guys haven't become conscious enough to look at, you're really not trying to make no changes. Why? Why? Because we're not enforcing this teaching to get people to see. This is not a teaching of slavery. This is a teaching of becoming, trying to liberate ourselves in every aspect. You don't liberate a slave so he can become a worker for the master. They're making much sense after they so-called abolish slavery. I don't even use the term my mouth. I just spoke profanity. Abolish slavery, and they stayed on the premises and worked for the master, still not getting paid, still not able to take care and provide for their homes and family, and to say they were free. with nowhere to go, with no ownership. Still a slave. All we did was just told you, you're free. You can leave to go where I've never been nowhere before. I'm still standing at Master Shanty. I'm still picking his peas, his corn. I'm still harvesting and taking care of Master. I'm fixing leaks in his roof. I'm bringing wood in for the fire. What changed? Let me tell you what that's equivalent to. I am a Christian. Saved by grace. Lying, whoremonger, and fornicate. That is as much sense as they were freed for slavery and they stayed on the plantation and became workers and sharecroppers. That's the same equivalent of sin. You're in the same predicament. You're saying that you're a saved, a Christian, but you're still committing sin. That's what he's saying. I'm bearing you record. You got a zeal, but you ain't got no knowledge. You actually tell your kids that our people were liberated, we were free, slavery was abolished, and your forefathers still stayed on the plantation. And they were workers. They were still slaves. We needed that. So that shows you the power of words, and then words don't have any real power unless you actually have action to back them up. Huh? Because if you're free, then you should be able to do things differently. If you're saying you're saved, that means sin no longer has dominion over you. If I'm free, I don't have no master. There is no one to make me go pluck cotton and corn. There is nobody to go make me go and fetch wood and water because I'm free. It makes no sense to say you saved if you're still bound under sin because it's the same equivalent of being a slave. This don't make sense to have a conversation with y'all. See, I see stuff differently. I see stuff way different than other people. It don't make sense. Why are you letting your kids learn information being told that they were free? They're like we still slave to them. Sadly enough, the most detrimental part is still slave to sin. Because it's got dominion. It had the rule over you. The word is marshal. Marshal, it rules. It has the dominion over you. Now, when we look at the conversation he had in 10 and about 2 or 3, he told us that the end of the, what was it again?
For the end, for Mashiach is the end of the law for Sadiq to every one that believeth.
That's what I'm talking about. Huh? That's what the conclusion was. That's what the conclusion, at Kahala, chapter 12. Matter of fact, make it 12 and 1. What do they call it? Ecclesiastes. Kahala, which is the lecture. That heat work. Listen to the book.
Remember now thy Creator in the Yamim of thy youth.
But what happened?
While the Rosh Yamim come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. When he told us to remember our Creator, when was it supposed to be?
In the Yamim of thy youth.
When you're young? How would a young child, Yale or Beni, wind up remembering their Creator days of their youth? At 6:44, the Ukana. Thank you. See if well, he got me there. Ooh, all, Shamut. 12. And we don't play with it. Let's see what happened here. Ukana chapter 6 at verse 44. Listen to the book.
No ish can come to me,
Tell me how.
except the Abba, which have sent me, draw him.
First of all, he said no. That means nobody can do it. But then he let us know what would give him the ability. He said, no, each can't come under him. If you wanted to, you could. That's the first thing, people. He just said, no, each can't. I mean, if you try, there's a force that keeps you back. He just told me, first of all, that nobody couldn't do it. It's not possible. Nobody could come to him. You couldn't do it if you wanted to. Did you know that? Y'all didn't think about that? If I said nobody can't beat me, what that mean? Nobody has the ability except. Let me tell you something that you can conclude that too. You can kind of think of it, man. Listen, it was a woman one time. She wanted to know how my great uncle would finally get taken down. He said, except I be bound with some new cord that had never been on. That's the only way. And she took them new cords and she put it around. And when she said they came in upon him, he broke them just like it was flat. Isn't that right? He said, now, she said, tell me again now, if somebody wanted to come and somebody wanted to take you down and get you, I'm just trying to find out. Not that I would want to do it, but just say hypothetically, how could they do it? He said, well, if you took something, if you just weaved it in my hair, he said, then I'll be just like anybody else. And she took and she weaved it in his hair. And she told him, the Philistine be upon you. And he jumped up and he broke away from it. You see that? So I take that to kind of correlate this when he said, no man can come to me. Nobody. There's not a man on the planet, he said, could come. Not possible. You said, I could. I'm telling you, could. Then he did. You know what he's doing right here in Sprosty? He's telling us all his heart. Y'all get it? Y'all don't look at this. He's telling you it is not possible. Meaning, if you can't come to him, you can't be saved. I just told you nobody can come to me. That just means nobody can be saved. Nobody. Because nobody can come to me. It's not possible. Now he tells us all his heart. What's the key fact? What we need to know? Except
the Abba, which has sent me, draw him.
There has never been a razor come from my youth. He said, I've been a Nazarene. From my youth, a razor had never came upon me. Did y'all know that? Had never come upon my head. Had never come upon my head. He just told us all his heart. Y'all see how this story works? Y'all don't think like that, do you? Because you just read, you hear stuff you don't think. That's what we got to stop. We've got to stop just reading. The key for me is no man can't come unto me. But what if I want to come? I just said no man can't come unto me. But what if I was honest? No man can't come unto me. Except
the Abba.
Except the razor come upon my head. It never happened. You know what happened? At this point, when that happened, when he told her this, it only made sense. Because guess what this allowed to happen? If people didn't know, they weren't stupid. You don't run in on a man that killed 1,000 people. You sat back and wait. This is dumb. We're waiting till we find out how we can come in and get it. Everything we're doing was a test. When she hollered, they didn't run in. They waited. They don't used to being stupid. How do we know he told them the truth? So we sat back and watched. When we see him break the cords, we say, at one time. Good thing we didn't just jump prematurely and just run in there. Every time it was a test to watch. And when he jumped up and she had shaved her head, he went and shook himself ass before time. He didn't realize Yahuwah had departed from him. That was our opportunity. They could come in and could take it. This is our opportunity. This is your opportunity. I'm telling you how you can take it. He's only telling who he loves. He's only telling us of an honest heart. This is how we can be saved. It couldn't happen before this. This is the conclusion, folks, of the law. They don't tell you, no, that's the conclusion. That was the whole purpose of it. What was the purpose of all these different things they were saying? Cords on me, never been put on me. Weaving my hair. What was the conclusion? The conclusion, God, now we found out what to do. Now we can jump in and grab it. Now we can come to them. They couldn't come. They were laying in wait. No man couldn't come to him except the Abba set it up for him. We've got that man to tell us all this hard. He should be called a Nazarene. Y'all all right? That's why it's so key for us that when we go back, that's when he tell us to conclude. The conclude, when we read all these people, we found the conclusion. What's the conclusion of all that? People play games that ain't got an end to it. So somebody just run, everybody just run out. What's the conclusion? Then what's the purpose? We see a purpose here. All right, come on, call off. Oh, before you give me that, we'll finish up that Yukanah 644. Give me that Allah Shemut 12 and 20. I'm going to play with this a little bit, Brandon. So he'll work with me. We're going to play with that a little bit. Y'all with me? Just a little bit. Y'all know I'm old. I just be throwing stuff out because I've been ran. I don't know what I be talking about. Listen to the book.
Ye shall eat nothing leavened. In all your habitations shall ye eat matzah bread. Then Mashah called for all the elders of Yashral, and said unto them, draw out and take you a lamb according to your families.
You know what? That's the key. What's amazing about that? When you just the statement you just made. That's just the statement he just made. See, is that the 16th chapter of the book of Matthew, 16 and about 10. You heard what you got from me. Make it 16 and 9. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 9. Listen to the book.
Do ye not yet understand, neither remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000?
He said, you hear that? Do you not understand? Y'all don't remember the 5 loaves and the 5,000? What happened?
And how many baskets ye took up?
And how many baskets you took up?
Neither the 7 loaves of the 4,000, and how many baskets ye took up?
What happened?
How is it that?
Brandon, you're going to hold me 1 Corinthians chapter 5, 5 and about 6. Hold that for me. Listen, he said, how is it? What happened, son?
That ye do not understand.
What does it want to understand, son?
That I spake it not to you concerning bread.
But what?
That ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees.
But what happened, son?
And of the Sadducees.
Yeah.
Then understood they how that he bade them not beware of the leaven of bread.
What was he talking about then?
But of the doctrine of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
That's all he said. So what struck me here about it was the fact when Brandon read, he said that you weren't supposed to eat leavened bread throughout your habitation. See, we had to first learn it from the discipline of what you knew as a man. That's what we know when we come up to Basalt. We know about masut bread. They're going to call it unleavened bread. And we understood that it was so important that it was at the pen of death. If I find it among you, I'm going to kill you. If you eat it, I'm going to kill you. It was that important that we had to look at anything attack. You know where we learned that from too? It helped us? EU told. He said, life for life. He said, all a man has, he'll give it up for his life. So he put it to where if I put the penalty of death, your life, that should bring some type of resolve or bring some type of desire not to do it. You got me? So he done let them know throughout your habitation, I don't want you eating no leaven. So now he come and speak to his Methodist concerning this, and it's for us to pick it up to know. The whole time he said, pay attention. When I say 5,000 men, women, too, what do we have? What that mullet? What do we eat? Oh, fish. That's and what else? And bread. The 7,000. What we had? Tilapia, fish, and bread. So why are you still thinking on the carnal bread when I'm trying to tell you it's about the doctrine? Leaven is yeast, which causes it to rise. Well, that's how dangerous doctrine is. See, the whole thing started from the premise. Again, we're getting to the end of the law. The conclusion. It started with natural bread, not having leaven, couldn't be in your house, couldn't be among. So when I tell you about getting away from certain people, not receiving certain people, then you should understand it from here. So now when he's speaking here cold, the only people going to pick this up are people that know it teach. People that remember now in the days of you. This one that got this, and not you. Yasharal was young. Now the evil day done come. He said, "Oh, the evil day come." Y'all all right? Let's see what happened. Pick me up at Olive. No. Second epistle. Your Ukanon. They'll call it 2 John. Let's say they're 2 and 10. So we said Beth. Ukanon. Y'all can go on out there in the street and see if you get the teacher. These people ain't telling these folks nothing. They got to watch me. Listen, everybody watch me believe in me. They'll tell y'all they don't listen. Ain't nobody out here I can watch teach for no hour, no half, 2 hours. I love them. I love them. You hear me? They already know I don't love them. I hate them. That's right. My hate has no defect. Two and 10. Let's see what he told you. Listen to the book.
No, chapter 2.
First, epistle, second. Should be third. Is it third? 2. It should be 1 and 10. Yeah. Beth, you can on 110. I put 2 and 10. It's on the one page. It's been a long time. 1 and 10. Listen to the book.
If there come any unto you.
Y'all here pay attention. If there come what now?
Any unto you.
Yes.
And bring not this doctrine.
And bring not this loaf of bread.
Receive him not into your house.
See that? See that? What happened?
Neither bid him Elohim speak.
So basically, think about this now, Brandon. This how I got to take this. Here, when you read, there shouldn't be no leaven found among you in your habitation. That's in your quarters, in your dwelling, right? So now he tell me, if they'll come in you and they bring leavened bread, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Elohim speed, which is rate of performance. That's what speed is. People have a word they call, you have an old English name they call good speed. This is for God bless. White people make up stuff. They make up names. I don't know why they have a problem. We make up names. They make up stuff all the time. We make up from the book. But the thing become now, you're not supposed to support them. Because if it's wrong for you to have it, you don't want to help nobody else do it. Because listen what he told you now.
For he that biddeth him Elohim speed, partaker of his evil deeds.
I'm not going to help no false prophet mess up nobody else. Because see, now he's talking about how he bade them. He tried to tell them to beware of the leaven. So they should have picked this up. Only time you heard about not having leaven was not being found among you. It wasn't supposed to be in you. Got me? So now he just told them beware of the leaven of the Pharisee. He's talking about their teeth because it's going to get in you. Y'all got me? That makes sense to y'all? Does it? Y'all, how many y'all lost? Good. One lost. We're talking about the doctor. All right, let's look. Give me Allah Shemut 12 and 20. That's right. If you don't know, that's what I'm here to do. Make sure we got it, right? And Matthew 6 and 9. And we'll try that again. I want you to hear it. I'm definitely not the best at this at all. But I tell you what, I'm definitely not dumber than these idiots. It's just being honest because they can't think. They can't see. They got their mind so cluttered with stuff. They're not honest. All I'm trying to do is look at what the man is honest to telling them. Because people don't see how this transfer. They don't see how this transfer. This is what he was trying to tell you here. The Mashiach was the conclusion. They heard in, I was only using this to get you to him. All you saying in, I'm trying to get you. You had error. People faulted here. People went wrong here. But I was trying to get you to understand the system so you would get to him. This, we're going to get you. The only people that are going to come to him is people that are going to need saving. People that fail here. People that fail this. We're going to need him. That was the purpose of it. He told you, hey, the whole don't have no need no physician. People that's what? Sick. That's all you know him about. I came to heal the sick, cleanse the leper, raise the dead. That's what I came for. Though leprosy was a disease that was afflicted upon people because of sin. All those people need me. That was the conclusion. All right. Go see how many well people hang out at the hospital. Everybody else sick. You'll get some homeless people hanging out. They sick. They sick. They sin sick. Got me? Why y'all think people hung around him all the time where he went? He was sick. They want something. They want something. Y'all got me? But then it's going to take the hour to draw you to me. Something's holding you back. Something keeping you back. Sin keeping you back. Y'all got me? Let's see what it says. This is Allah Shemut, Exodus chapter 12 and verse 20. Listen to the book.
Ye shall eat nothing leavened in all your habitations.
So basically what he just told us, you ain't supposed to have, listen, in your habitation, that's where you live at. That's where you do a habitation. Y'all got it? You weren't supposed to eat any. Mind you, this was a Shabbat Eid, which is 7 days, that you weren't supposed to eat any leaven. But now he's going to tell you, you're not supposed to do what again?
You shall eat nothing leavened.
Back me up a little bit above that. What did he tell us?
7 Yamim shall there be no leaven found in your beth,
In your
for
house.
whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Yasharal.
That's how dangerous it is. That's so. You cut off from them. You don't exist with us anymore. You're done. That means you connect. If I cut it off, that means we're connected. Well, I just say you cut off from the congregation. Huh? That's the penalty you playing around with it. You're like, he'll serve me from all these people if I catch you with leaven. If it be found in your quarters. Listen what he told you.
Whether he be a stranger or born in the land.
It don't make me no difference. Well, you know, they come in here, they don't celebrate Christmas. They don't know. They'll come and give me a little Christmas speech about the goodness of Jesus. They don't know. And they ain't like they go to, to the synagogue and things like that. What did he say now?
Whether he be a stranger or born in the land.
At 16 again, 16 and 9. He actually take me to 16 and 7. Matayahu. I just want to make sure we actually grab the concept of what he was telling me. Because then it goes further. But see, where most people get messed up at, they still stuck with it. What you did at the masood bread? You ain't going to believe what they did at the masood bread. You know what they did? Start by eating leaven. What else are you going to do? After 7, what else you going to do? You start by eating leaven. Listen what he told you at 16 and 7. Listen to the book, Matayahu.
And they reasoned among themselves, saying, it is because we have taken no bread.
See that? They said, man, what I want, 5? Listen, 16 and 5.
And when his Methitis were come to the other side, they had forgotten to take bread.
See that? When they came to the other side, they forgot to take bread. Come on.
Then Yahushua said unto them,
what did he say?
Take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees.
You see what he said? They didn't even have no bread. They forgot to bring it. Wasn't even no bread there. He said, let me see how well you pay attention. Beware of what?
The leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
Listen what happened.
And they reasoned among themselves,
saying what?
It is because we have taken no bread.
See that? Call to mind. That's what he's talking about. He's trying to tell me, man, I knew we should have. Why let you? You should have brought. Man, now we get cut down. What happened?
Which, when Yahushua perceived, he said unto them,
what did he say?
O ye of little faith,
what happened?
Why reason ye among yourselves?
What happened?
Because ye have brought no bread.
Listen.
Do ye not yet understand?
What?
Neither remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000.
Yeah.
And how many baskets ye took up?
Yeah.
Neither the 7 loaves of the 4,000.
Yeah.
And how many baskets ye took up?
What happened?
How is it that you do not understand that I spake it not to you concerning bread?
You see how important it is for you to pay attention? And this is something people don't understand. For us, it's important to catch on. A lot of stuff he said is actually not supposed to be that plain for people. You got to get information. It's not supposed to be that plain for people. It's really not. It's settled to be, it's strategically spoken for a reason. It's not for everybody. At the book of Mark, chapter 4. See if it's 4 and 30 is what I want. Mark. This is the book of Mark, chapter 4, and verse 30. Listen to the book.
And he said, whereunto shall we liken the Malkuth of Elohim? Or with what comparison shall we compare it?
Well,
it is like a grain of mustard seed,
yeah.
which, when it is sown in the arats,
What happened?
is less than all the seeds that be in the arats.
What happened?
But when it is sown, it groweth up and becometh greater than all herbs,
Listen.
and shooteth out great branches,
Yeah.
so that all the fowls of the air may lodge under the shadow of it.
Yeah.
And with many such marshally
Did what?
spake he the debar unto them.
Y'all see what he's saying? He did a lot of this talking like that. A lot of it. What happened, son?
As they were able to hear it.
As much as they were able to hear. What happened, son?
But without a marshally
Did what?
spake he not unto them.
Listen what happened.
And when they were alone,
Tell them what he did, son.
he expounded all things to his Methodist.
You know that? When he spoke, other people were around. That's why he had to tell it to them like that. Other people listening, other people watching him. That's the only way he opened his mouth and talked to him. It had to be in a marshal. They try to let you see how people, all this stuff people saying, it's not designed for everybody to be saved like they think. If not, why he just don't tell everybody plainly? They heard him say something, and they sitting around among themselves trying to figure out because they ain't bring no bread. And to get them saying, which part y'all don't get? I don't need you to bring no bread. It wasn't even about no bread. But you should understand leaven from your teaching. None should be found among you in your quarters, in your dwelling. That's how important it is to keep certain people from among you. Certain behaviors from among you. You got to treat it just like it's leaven. This practice that you learn will actually become reality to you from now on. Why is he back on leaven? Meaning this should never change. But I had to teach it to you because you're a man. Where you going to start you at? Start you with bread. Take dough, and you bake it like it is. You see how flat it is? He said, I can use this. But once you put leaven in it, it's already been controlled by something else and nothing I can do with it. I got options when it's flat, or what I can do with it. But once leaven get mixed in it, he told you take one piece and you both, it's in the whole thing. You can't say, let me cut this end off. This end got leaven. It's in the whole, that's where sin at. You sin out of your face, sin in your whole body. Make sense? This is what he told him. This is 16 in what verse, Matayahu?
At verse 11.
Verse 11. Listen.
How is it that you do not understand that I spake it not to you concerning bread?
See that? He wasn't even talking about bread. But what was he talking about?
That ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
What was you talking about then?
Then understood they how that he bade them not beware of the leaven of bread,
yeah,
but of the doctrine of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
So they caught on. They caught on. He's talking about what they teach. If that stuff get in you, it'll get all the way through you. It'll get all the way through. That's how I tell it. Now we look at Olive. What does I say? Well, Beth, your Ukanon, 1 and 10. Listen to the book.
If there come any unto you,
and bring what?
Not this doctrine,
unleavened. What he want me to do?
Receive him not into your beth.
See that? Now I'm understanding that from the leaven. Because no leaven is supposed to be found in my quarters, in my dwelling. It could be one that's of my own nation, or it could be one that's a stranger. I can't let you in here with that stuff. Got it? That's how important it is for it to catch on. But again, it's for those that got an ear to hear. It transferred. That was the purpose of the Mashiach. See, we got to the end. Now we understand the conclusion. But if you still just here, you ain't went nowhere. You ain't went nowhere. Listen what he told him.
Neither bid him Elohim speed.
Tell him why, son.
For he that biddeth him Elohim speed, partaker of his Rasha deeds.
I can't help you. I cannot help you. Y'all got it? If you have a stranger, it can be one of your own nation. I can't help it. You're not supposed to have it. You're not supposed to have no false doctrine. I don't watch nothing. If I watch it, may I go to hell. I don't watch no false prophet. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't worry about what he said. I know what he's saying. Nothing. I don't have no time to say I want no 30 minutes, no hours. I just want you to, I'm going to hell because he just told me don't receive it. It ain't coming in here.
That's right.
I ain't no man. He just told me beware the Pharisees under their doctrine. The says they didn't even believe in a resurrection. The Pharisee was separate. He said, watch these people teaching. And he called it leaven because it should have sparked. None of that's supposed to be found among us. None, it ain't supposed to be among us. When you get the dough and no leaven in it, then you got options. But once you put leaven in it, your options are gone. Now we look at what's sin. And then I can do with something that's sin. There's nothing I can do with it. It's absolutely nothing. He's got options. He can work it if it's unleavened. Let's see what he told you at 1 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 6. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 6. Make it 5 and 5. Listen to the book.
To deliver such an one unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, that the Ruach may be saved in the womb of the Adonai Yahusha.
You see what he told her? Do what now? Deliver such a one.
Unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, that the Ruach may be saved in the womb of the Adonai Yahusha.
What happened?
Your glorying is not ta'ud.
Like what happened?
Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump?
See that? It don't take a lot. A little sin. It'll get in there and mess up the whole thing. Because now we got to look at leaven from the point of view of sin. A little sin. I ain't do a big one. Ain't like I blasphemed or something. You know what I'm saying? It's sin. And he said it'll leaven the whole lump. Listen.
Purge out therefore the old leaven,
That what happened?
that ye may be a new lump.
That's the purpose of being born again. How do we purge out the leaven? In the holiness church, they had you sitting there and you foam at the mouth. Now what? It was called purging. How many of y'all are familiar with that? In the old holiness church, it was. Till you start foaming at the mouth. That was purge. They said he purged, he getting that devil out. Come on, this is the ignorant teaching. You got it from our brother. Again, we were dealing with zeal, but not according to knowledge. Because they knew something had to get out of them, but it wasn't what they were trying to liquefy out. They got to live it out. By submitting to a new behavior, so now you're killing it out so you can establish a new one. Let's say that Yahoo 18 and 1. Let's say Yahoo. We're going to play with that heat a little bit. Someone's in the kitchen at Morrison. We got to get you some blood heat. Yahoo 18 and 1. Listen to the book.
The debar which came to Yahu from Yahuwah, saying, Arise and go down to the potter's beth, and there I will cause thee to hear my dabarim.
See that? You want to go down to there, and there he's going to cause him to hear his dabarim. What happened?
Then I went down to the potter's beth, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheels, and the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter.
Mm-hmm.
So he made it again another vessel, as seemed Taub to the potter to make it. Then the debar of Yahuwah came to me, saying,
What did he say?
O Beth of Yasharal, cannot I do with you as this potter, saith Yahuwah?
See that? He said, you hear that? I can do the same thing. Because the potter looked at it. Once it was already shaped and finished, there's nothing I can do to it, except I got to tear it down. There's nothing else I can do to it. Once it was already formulated and created, there's nothing I can do with it, unless I tear it down. Y'all got it? Then I can formulate it again, something I like, I can use. You got me? What's the same thing he told us about being born again? Then I'm going to have to tear you down. I can't do nothing with you the way you are now. The way you operate, the way you think, there's nothing I can do with you, except I tear you down. That's why a lot of people are like, man, since I come here, they're like, man, I've been through more hell than them. They're like, everything. So I got to tear you down. I can't use you in your present state. Why he didn't look at it and say, well, maybe if I just throw another handle on it, It's not going to work. Really, all I'm going to do is just make more junk. It is some stuff, you can get some stuff, you start putting stuff out of why it's just junk. You know, he realized over the course of time, let man keep going, it just got junky. Otherwise, all you do, you got a bunch of junk. The best thing you need to do is tear that junk down and start over. Make sense? But the only way I'm understand it, I'll go down to the potter house. Now, he looked at it, no doubt. When he looked in and saw it, he probably said, I kind of like that. Then he saw the man just take it and just bar it and tear it down. They had to wonder themselves, why would he do that and make something else? That doesn't make sense. If he made that, why he just didn't keep it? Because I don't like it. I can't use it. I need to just make something I can use. You know what some people do? They'll get stuff. They'll call them keepsakes. Y'all heard that? They got shops. Bunch some junk you can't use, but you buy it and just put it somewhere. You know what you would say? I don't do that. I only keep what I need. I only make what I want. You see how it makes sense? The part didn't make sense. Put it on the shelf, maybe somebody else will like it. It ain't what I like. He looked at what he made was expression. This is something that shows me in my work. He's not going to keep you in your present state. You got to be torn down. Now look at something. Euchanol in chapter 2, verse 19. Listen to the book.
Yahushua answered and said unto them,
What did he say?
Destroy this temple.
Do what now?
Destroy this temple.
Do what with this vessel?
Destroy this temple.
And what happened?
And in 3 Yamim I will raise it up.
What happened?
Then said the Yahudim,
What did they say?
46 years was
That's
this
what they had
temple
to
in
look
build.
at. Y'all, look how long it took him to make it. That's what we look at. You know how long I've been like this? You know how long I've been like this? All my life. It done took 40-something years to make this thing. And what happened now?
And wilt thou rear it up in 3 Yamim?
And you're going to go in, and you're going to make it quicker than I already been living and better than what it's already in? What happened?
But he spake of the temple of his body.
So when Yahoo went down to see the vessel, he wasn't actually just trying to show him clay. He was trying to show him this is what I do to the body. I can destroy it and build it back quicker. That's going to make a little more sense than just leaving it like it is and let it keep going on. Look how long you've been doing the stuff you've been doing. Lying, cheating, whoremongering and lusting, backbiting and hypocrite and poverty. You've been doing it all your life. So if you let him go ahead and destroy you, he said, I can get it back quicker. Make sense? The only way I don't understand it, though, from a man. That's why he let him go down and see. He told it to him, it didn't make sense. That stuff don't make sense. So I said, go down to the potter house. No doubt, going to your man. Why am I going to the potter house? But then when you go in, he just happened to done work, and he done completed something. And no doubt, he put time in, he make it. Anybody that's an artist, a craftsman, a sword, you don't just throw, you kind of got in mind what you want to do. And then if it's not something, you might look and say, you know what? Maybe I can salvage it. Sometimes you say, this tab, get rid of it, start over. That's what he did with man. I let man go as far as it, because sometimes you keep going and say, well, let me see what the finished product will come out to be. And you realize, well, I should have stopped this a long time and just started over. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's looking at. I should have stopped a long time. They look, they just told you how long it took, 40 years. 40 years. Been rearing this thing and putting it up. And you say you're going to put it back in 3 days. Then I was talking about this body. Man lived 33 years, and then he'll come along and killed him and brought him back up in 3 days. Yeah. Sometimes from your first product, you see your mistakes. You learn not to complete them. That's kind of like being born again. You know what they're saying? If I could go back with what I know now. He ain't never said that before, hey. That's why he talk about you being born again. If you could go back with what you know now, you should be a better creation. See what I'm saying? You should get to your destination a little faster. But if you keep going from where you're at, it just gets worse and worse. Y'all got it? That's when you realize, like he told you, no man don't sew no new piece on the old piece. No man don't put no wine on. He kept trying to tell you, it don't make sense. Do what the part, tear it down. We keep saying, save me like I am. I used to do that when I was shacking up. I want him to come and save me and get me out of shack. How many of y'all want him to save y'all what you're doing? I want him to come and save me when I was smoking and drinking, and then he'd take me out of it. I thought that was, I did. I thought it was supposed to do. I thought he was supposed to come, and he was supposed to get me and say, ooh, all the little white folks singing around me. I'm like, hey, white people. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, y'all don't run. And then, you know, you give me, I have come to get you from shacking, drinking and smoking. You go, oh, and then take me out of there, and I supposed to have some other stuff. But the way I did it, I had to leave out of there and go back home. So I was like, this is a funny kind of saving. I thought, I did, because I felt like he supposed to have somewhere for me. He come to save me, isn't that right? It made sense. Why was I going back? This was starting back over. But that was being born again. Being born again. Let's go back and do this different. That's how he should have left. Abraham left with a wife. Shouldn't have left Shaq. Y'all all right? Y'all don't think about stuff like that, do you, huh? See, we're talking about doing it over again. He's like, let's go back. Let's do this over. In the book, go back and do their first works over. So being born again shouldn't have been that difficult to understand. You do your first works over. Y'all all right? All right. Finish this up, 1 Corinthians chapter 5. Then we'll come to this, chapter 12. What we dropped, about 21, 22? What's that? Listen to the book.
Purge out therefore the old leaven.
For what reason?
That ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened.
See that? He just told you now you're unleavened. So you got to get it out of it. See that? He just told you now you're unleavened. Once you got it out of it, now guess what? If it's unleavened, now it's in a state where you can do something with it. Now you can come put something in it. Guess what? Something like the Ruach HaKodesh. Y'all got it? But in order for that to happen, I'm going to need you to get the old leaven out. Y'all got me? I'm going to get you the old teaching, the old restriction, the old way of thinking, the old way. I'm going to need you to get it out so you can be a new lump. That's what you put. Who go buy bread and go already baked bread, a loaf of bread, and buy some leaven and put it in? That will make you a retarded person. You're going to put leaven in something that's a lump. Something that's sitting way to take something so it can take on shape so you can put in the oven and now you can bring it into creation or in completion. Well, that's what he want to do. I need you to become a lump. Y'all got me? But first I got to get the old leaven out. Y'all got me? So that's why we got to get rid of the old operation, old way of thinking, the old ideology or ideology so we can become a lump so you can get the Ruach HaKodesh. Listen what he told you.
For even Mashiach, our Pesach, is sacrificed for us.
Yeah.
Therefore, let us keep the Muhadi not with old leaven, neither with the
even what?
With the leaven of malice and wickedness.
Yeah.
But with the unleavened bread of sincerity and amat.
So they put a person being honest. Get a person back to being the truth. A lot of people that kept this weren't right. You know how we learned this? The book told him when he brought him out. He told him what happened. Said with minimum, he wasn't pleased. Because you ain't going to believe what happened. A lot of these people had lived in them. They had to be told in the 18th chapter of Uyakra that they weren't supposed to do the same thing they did in Mizraim. They were taught some behaviors in Mizraim, like sleeping with your mama and your sister. A lot of stuff. A lot of us done it ancestral stuff. People watch. They've done it. They don't use that. And you know where we got it from? We got it from Mizraim. We got it from Mizraim. Those behavior was done away from. Mizraim. Listen, this is how damn these white people are that y'all people love so. You picked up these behavior because they taught, listen, the slave was not a thinker. The slave was a worker. When these crackers want to recreate kids, they will put sister and brother together. They'll make mother and son sleep together. Stuff that you ain't supposed to do with animals. You're not supposed to because you're not supposed to take When you had them puppets, you don't let them journey together. You're supposed to go mix them with something else. But them crackers was cheap and they were dumb. They would mess us up like that. So these practical behavior they keep popping their head back out through our generation because that's what we were taught from slavery. All these behavior we got them from Mizraim. These people ain't nothing but old rotten pharaohs. Y'all not practical. Y'all not practical. Everything had to be torn down about us to change. And see, I attack issue, the uncomfortable. The people, I was a Christian. You don't want to think about it. All the bad. No, it come back to mind. Come back to mind. You learn these are practices we got from them, from being among them. We had law for stoning and killing if it were caught among them. But see, these things will keep surfacing. A lot of stuff never changes because they keep surfacing because we don't address them. We like to think it don't exist. And you keep living lies. That's why you don't change. Psychos will walk around talking about you new, old thing done passed away, and all things become new. They have you stop doing them, but your memory ain't gone. I'm going to get them to forget the law. The law keep reminding me of my past. That's why I know the law keep bringing my past up. I read the law, they tell me something we weren't supposed to do. I said, that's amazing because I did it. So it ain't gone. Oh, see, that primitive we had, all things. Now, God took it away from me. God took it out of my mind. You're a retard. You're a retard. He bring it right back to you. You know, and let you know, just like you who intended to do, he done it. He bring it right back to our recollection for a reason. I want you to know, just like I intended to do to you, I've done it. I've done it. So you consider your ways. But you want to live it though nothing ever happened, you're a fool. It happened, it's supposed to be to your shame that you don't recreate it. If you're ashamed, that's what you're supposed to do. It's supposed to bring you to such a shame, you don't do it anymore. That's why people go back, because it's gone. Because it's gone. Now I'm new, I ain't never done it. I got opportunity to go do it. They don't realize that, man, Christianity ain't nothing but a religion to make a fool out of retards. Christianity is used to make a fool out of retards. Who he calling a retard? You ain't offended by being a Christian, you retarded nigga. Isn't that right? The Christian should have got it. Nigga worry about retard. Isn't that right? You're a moron. That's what I'm here to waken our thinking. We got to free ourselves. Y'all hear me? Listen, I got a nasty past. But I need it because it keeps me restricted on a straight now. I don't want nothing else. I can't afford nothing else. I cannot afford nothing else. I can get rid of my past. That'll give me a record. Now I can afford something. It's kind of like credit. When you extend it all out, I want it, and then run. They say, you can't get it. You too extended. That's what he tell me, boy, you can't do nothing. You overextended. He look at me and said, boy, you seen your debt ratio with me? You don't want that. Some of these folks here, their debt ratio, they're good. They got room. That's a trick. That's a trick. You know, man, I can't afford nothing else. Ain't happening. I'm just, man, I can't afford it. That's how you got to get. You got to get yourself so indebted, man, you can't afford to go out and get nothing else. You know, some state you listen, I ain't even going to, I already know. I ain't never see, he going to help you. I ain't fitting that junk out. Folks come beat my behind. They kept me with the pay, they'll slap me. That's how you got to be with say, I can't afford to fit it out. How I'm understand that? From a man. They understand that, don't they? Well, understand that's how you got to be when they come down to sin. You can't afford it. You can't even afford it. Come on, let's get on here and finish this work up over here. Get y'all through. I don't know if y'all will do nothing with what y'all. I don't know what y'all do. I don't start putting these tapes out. Let them get them out. Some of them publicly. There been people out there starting for the same thing. These folks eventually will kill me. They're working. They already working. Y'all will see stuff gonna change. Y'all will see. Y'all don't get no mind to break yourself away to do something different. I just ain't gonna die two things: a coward or something. I ain't gonna die no sinner for these people, no coward. Y'all hear me? Don't make sense. Just don't make sense. Listen to the book.
Jeremiah?
No, I'm sorry, 20. Allah Shemut. They call it Exodus. 12 and 20. I think we left off at 12, 22, but you can get 20. We'll just run on down. Yeah, I want that Kahala 12 and 1. Listen to the book.
Ye shall eat nothing leavened in all your habitations shall ye eat matzah bread.
Listen.
Then Mashah called for all the elders of Yasharal, and said unto them, Draw out and take you a lamb according to your families, and kill the Passah. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop, and dip it in the blood that is upon the basin, and strike the lintel and the two side posts with the blood that is in the basin, and none of you shall go out at that door of his house until the morning.
Listen.
For Yahuwah will pass through to smite the people of Mitzrayim. And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, Yahuwah will pass over the door, and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you.
What happened?
And ye shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy beni forever.
Y'all hear that? Listen.
And it shall come to pass, when ye be come to the land which Yahuwah will give you.
Hold what you got for me. Yochanan 14. Come to mind. Let me say this one time. 14 and 3. Listen to the book.
And if I go and prepare a place for you,
Tell her what you gonna do, son.
I will come again,
To do what?
receive you unto myself.
That what happened?
Where I am,
There.
ye may be also.
What happened?
And whither I go, ye know,
And
the way ye know.
what happened?
Thomas saith unto him,
Do what?
Adoni, we know not whither thou goest.
And
How can we know the way?
what did he tell him?
Yahusha saith unto him,
What did he tell him?
I am the way,
The what else?
the Amat, and the life. No each cometh unto the Abba, but by me.
Listen.
If ye had known me,
What would have happened?
ye should have known my Abba also.
What happened?
From henceforth
We
ye
do
know
what?
him,
You know him?
and have seen him.
Listen.
Philip saith unto him,
Do what?
Adoni, show us the Abba,
And what happened?
it sufficeth
I'll
us.
be satisfied. What did he tell him?
Have I been so long time with you?
And yet,
Hast thou not known me, Philip?
he that did what?
Seen me,
Has.
seen the Abba.
What happened?
And how sayest thou then,
Show us who?
the Abba?
What happened?
Believest thou not that I am in the Abba,
And,
the Abba in me?
yeah,
The Dabarim that I speak unto you,
yeah,
I speak not of myself,
yeah,
but the Abba that dwelleth in me.
yeah,
He doeth the works.
yeah.
Believe me that I am in the Abba, and the Abba in me,
What else?
or else believe me for the very work's sake.
Yeah,
Aman, aman, I say unto you,
yeah.
he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do
10 is
also.
what I want. 10 and 1. That's right, too. I think 14 would say what I want. Let me see. 10 and 1. We'll work it. Listen to the book.
Aman, aman,
Yeah.
I say unto you, he that entereth not by the dollar into the sheepfold,
What happened?
but climbeth up some other way,
Tell them what happened.
the
son.
same is a thief and a robber.
Listen what happened.
But he that entereth in by the dollar is the ra'ah of the sheep.
Listen.
To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice.
Listen.
And he calleth his own sheep by name,
Tell them what happened.
and leadeth them out.
Listen.
And when he putteth forth his own sheep,
Yeah.
he goeth before them,
Listen.
and the sheep follow him,
Listen.
for they know his voice.
Listen.
And a stranger will they not follow.
You hear that? They're not going to follow no leaven. They're not going to take no leaven. They're not going to take no leaven. Listen.
But will flee from him,
Listen.
for they know not the voice of
So
strangers.
what you think the Matheta did when they heard the Pharisee and the Sadducee teach? They'd have fled from him. He just told them, beware the teaching of him. We getting out of there. So we know his voice. I already know they're not his teacher. I'm not listening to it. Everybody, it's impossible somebody have a conversation to talk me to listen to a false prophet. I already know they're not his voice. Why am I listening? Everybody that listen to me, believe in me. Every one of them. They're a liar. If you ain't, then you're a sinner. If otherwise, you're a sinner. They're a sinner both ways. You're a sinner for lying, and you're a sinner for watching me if you say I'm false. That's how I know they believe in me. They got to believe in me. It's for the work's sake. Ain't nothing in me, oh, I just need to turn on Jake and Lone and Dollar. I just need to watch the Hebrews like, ain't nothing in me. nothing. Absolutely nothing. And draw me a trade, none of these fall price. Don't even happen. This is what he told you. I tell you, y'all don't have no idea why I'm reading it, do you? How many of y'all don't have no idea why I'm reading it? Good, good. How many of y'all got an idea why I'm reading it? All right, we'll see if y'all right. Let them finish. Listen.
For they know not the voice of strangers.
Listen.
This Marshallee spake Yahusha unto them, but they understood not.
See what happened? That's the only way he spoke to him with a Marshallee. Only way he was speaking. You see why? Because he know it ain't for you to hear. You ain't going to get it. Listen to what he told him.
But they...
You over there, Allah Shemut, chapter 12, Brandon. What verse you left off at?
Verse 25.
Hold it for me. Listen.
But they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them.
Listen.
Then said Yahusha unto them again,
what did it say?
Aman, Aman,
yeah.
I say unto you, I am the dollop of the sheep.
Yeah.
All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers.
Listen.
But the sheep did not hear them.
Listen.
I am the dollop. By me, if any each enter in, he shall be saved.
Listen.
And shall go in and out and find pasture.
Yeah.
The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life. And that they might have it more abundantly.
That's beautiful. And Allah Shemut, chapter 12, and verse 23, please, Brandon. See that? He's trying to tell y'all about that leaven. See what he told them to do? They weren't going. They going to hurry up and get away. I just told me. I understand the premise of matzah bread from the law. Then I understand he told me their teaching is leaven. It shouldn't be found among me. I shouldn't be found with it. That's a little different with some of y'all. Listen.
For Yahuwah will pass through to smite the people of Mitzrayim.
This is what he's going to do. He's going to pass through and do what now?
To smite the people of Mitzrayim.
What happened?
And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel,
yeah,
and on the two side posts,
yeah,
Yahuwah will pass over the door,
yeah,
and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite.
Y'all didn't understand he was finna kill them people. You don't know what saved him doing. See, the fact that he was up on the tube, he just told y'all, out the door. Had he not been there, I was coming through to kill every one of them. There was blood in the two side posts. That's why the thieves on the side of it. I told them to catch it. Was y'all thinking the same thing I was thinking? You got that? But you see how quick he'll move and people won't catch it. You ain't see how important it was for them people to be gathered right now. That's why he kept trying to tell them I was the door. But he knew they weren't going to catch it. Yahuwah was passing through there. He came through there. We learned this already in about a sheet. That my record, he hovered and moved. I was going to kill all these people. I was going to kill them. Those people had no idea he was going to kill them. They had no idea why they were sitting there, what was going to happen. He was going to kill these people. But when he came through and seen the blood on the dollar, which was him, that's why he kept trying to tell y'all, I'm the door. They missed it. Now, think if I can afford to do what y'all were doing. I told you they ain't gonna, but you're not going to understand it unless you understand it. That's how important it was for these people to have a door with two side posts. That's how important it was, because he was passing through. And he was going to be looking for the door. Let's finish up, find out what happened. These people don't know that. I ain't even want that. We just read through, and I still tell you how it works. Listen.
And ye shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee, to thy beni, forever.
You said for 7 days?
Forever.
What happened?
And it shall come to pass,
what happened?
When you be come to the land which Yahuwah will give you,
what happened, Brandon?
According as he hath promised,
yeah,
that ye shall keep this service.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass,
what, Brandon?
When your beni shall say unto you,
what they going to say?
What mean ye by this service?
And what happened?
That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of Yahuwah's Pesach, who passed over the houses of the beni of Yasharal in Mitzrayim, when he smote the people of Mitzrayim and delivered our houses, and the people bowed the head in worship.
See that? At Kahalah 12:1, if you count what I wanted. Kahalah, Ecclesiastes 12:1. Listen to the book.
Remember now thy Creator.
When was this?
in the Yamim of thy youth,
When?
while the Rosh Yamim come not.
Makes sense now? How are you going to remember it? The fathers had to teach it to them. Because this stuff going to come to pass. We're going to want to know why all this stuff going on. And we're going to remember why. You see why that's how they're going to remember. Because they were taught. It's written in the Bible. They all had to be taught of Elohim. He told you when you come into the land, your children are going to even ask you, why are you doing this? It is because Yahuwah is his Masud. This is his Passah. This is when he brought us out of Mizraim and he smoked the Mizraim. And we put blood upon the doors and upon the two side posts. And he passed over us. And people didn't realize that what he did in Barashit. He declared it in at the beginning. Folks didn't realize when he came across the water, I was just passing over y'all. When he did it with dog, they missed it. They had no idea. That's when they did it. They did it at night. The people didn't realize it was dark. They missed it. My recall. The man came, hovered, and moved over. They missed it. I ought to kill y'all, but I see the blood on the door. Y'all all right? Sad part is elementary. That's the sad part of elementary. And you got to think of how much other stuff you don't know. When it comes to your salvation, how much stuff been done. I told him, he said, I bet on record they got a zeal, but you ain't got no knowledge. I have people speaking language, they ain't got no knowledge. They have no idea what the man doing. They have no earthly idea how none of this translate over to what they need to do there. The man clearly just told you. He said for the conclusion of it, the whole part was to get you somewhere. That's what you got to think. I think something about a man. First, somebody just put something together. I used Jones for one time. I remember one time we were talking about Danielle cooking for him. He was like, she said, I cook. He said, it's what you put, you know, you had you put in there. I cut the gut, I sling it. No. He was talking about cooking, and she was like, she cooked. He was like, but it's a way you cook. Islanders are a little different than we are. When they cook, it's so much preparation in their stuff. Versus us, we'll get junk, and start to cook. They said, no, it's a certain way you got to do it, and it's kind of part of you in it when you do it. You know what I'm saying? So when Yahuwah established this, he did what we're doing for someone that like perfection in our cooking. He put a part of himself in it. When he came down and Yahushua told you that I'm that bread that came from Shamin, he don't believe what he did. I'm going to put some of myself in it. What else he going to do? That's why he said, how you going to say show you the Abba? He didn't see me, done seen it. He in the bread. That's what a real cook, a real good, they're going to put them, their preparation, man. They put a part of them in it. See, some people, you got some people, they in the toilet, they can throw some junk together. You got some people, they can put some stuff. You know what you said? You ain't going to believe what they put your foot in it. That's what Yahuwah did. He put his foot in it. He put everything he had in it. That's how much, so you can see a person that put that much, there's a level of respect for the craft that they have. There's a level of love you have for a person that'll put something together versus somebody just throw some junk together last minute. All this was done. All this was done to try to get you, just to get you to the Mashiach. All this was done. All this was done just to get you there. Y'all see that? All of the different readings, I don't want to call them stories because stories a lot of time are lies. But all of the works that were done from the former that were before was just to get us to see, to know what was done. Look at a man like Shamshon. We talk about it so many times. Listen, the book said that what the law could not do is that it, through the flesh. What did he do? In the likeness and for sin, he condemned. Guess what happened? Pick me up at, this is amazing, Shaphatim, chapter 15. This is my uncle. He don't be wanting me to brag, but I can't help myself. Judges. (15:1). I'm going to get me Shaphatim 14, or the same one, however you want to work it. 15:1. Shaphatim, Judges 15:1. Listen to the book.
But it came to pass,
what happened?
within a while after,
What happened?
in the time of wheat harvest,
What happened, son?
that Shamshun visited his Ashar with the kid,
Yeah.
and he said, I will go in to my Ashar into the chamber, but her Abba would not suffer him to go in.
Yeah.
And her Abba said, I, Ammon, thought that thou hadst utterly hated her, therefore I gave her to thy companion.
Yeah.
Is not her younger sister fairer than she?
Listen.
Take her, I pray thee, instead of her.
And we talked about again how he got us, didn't we? Because first of all, why you need to know about that, he should be called a Nazarene. It's the fact that he had the older sister first. Well, he had Yasharal first. We're the younger sister, Yehuda. And he asked her, isn't she more beautiful than her older sister? And when you look at a man, Yaakov, he had the older sister live first. Then he wound up getting the young. And he told him, according to our law, it's better than to let you get the older than the young. So he had to take Yasharal before he took us. But you ain't going to believe it. He loved us. So we got a body. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all didn't understand that? Who are you going to take? You had to take the older. That's your law. And then he told her, it's better for me to give her to you than somebody else. That's how he got us. Y'all all right? So what was y'all thinking when you were reading it? That's why I told y'all mess up too much. I don't know what y'all be thinking about. Is this a fairy tale to you guys? All this will let you know, because according to our law, you had to take the elder first. Well, the same thing Shamshun did, but after a while he let him know. And that's the truth. He did hate her. He got angry with Yasharal for what they did and put her out of his sight. And he told her, said, isn't that a younger sister? Isn't she better look? But you ain't going to believe what happened with her. And you were told about that too, had you known. Your cause of call. You had to go get it. Your cause of, how we call it? No, your cause of call is what I want. What they call it, Zeke, you had to get it. But he told us about her. He said, Yahuwah was more treacherous than her sister. We got the man 2 eyes taken. But you would have never known that if you hadn't read the law. Oh, yeah, the first one, Yasharal was definitely wrong for what they did. But he said we were more treacherous than our older sister. We got the man killed. The man wound up dying for us. And the first one, all he had to do was go and take some stuff from some people. You remember when we came out of Mizraim? We wound up taking good from them. Then when it came to us, we got him killed. But you would have never, that's why I try to tell you, I know a lot of y'all, you sleep too much. Y'all daydream too much. What do y'all think about this man? The man told you he's going to be called a Nazarene. What was y'all thinking? Yasharal wanted to cause him to go in and take the good from him. We took the good from them people we walked out of there. When it came out of us, he wound up having to die for us. We wound up getting the man killed. Y'all all right? We wound up getting him killed. That's what the book said. He said, her treacherous Aku, Yehuda, we were treacherous. Woo! Dirty hoe. Dirty hoe. Like dirty red was. We was a dirty hoe. We need to know the truth about ourselves. You can't just look at what Yasharal did. You got to look at people who want to go and claim. They're quick to claim Yahuwah. Everybody, I'm Yahudim. He said, you're more treacherous than Yasharal. You're much more treacherous than Yasharal. But see, everybody just claiming names. People don't know. They're claiming cliques. Both of them claiming game. About like Ice Cube now. Pissy Water. Choke ain't never seen a day of a game. Only game them niggas ever been with and seen was Lil Rascal. Niggas ain't been in no game. They're pitiful. Choke them been with Charlie Brown in the game. The Peanut game. Nigga around here trying to claim a set. Nigga, set your, I can't use it now. Get my old tape and play it. Let's see what happens. Chapter 15. Where we at? 15:2?
3.
15:3? Listen.
And Shamshun said concerning them,
What did he say?
now shall I be more blameless than the Philistines, though I do them a displeasure.
Listen.
And Shamshun went and caught 300 foxes, and took firebrands, and turned tail to tail, and put a firebrand in the midst between 2 tails. And when he had set the brands on fire, he let them go into the standing corn of the Philistines, and burnt up both the shocks and also the standing corn with the vineyards and olives.
Listen.
Then the Philistines said, who have done this?
What did they do?
And they answered, Shamshun, the Ben-in-law of the Timnite, because he had taken his Ashah and given her to his companion. And the Philistines came up and burnt her and her Abba with fire. And Shamshun said unto them, Though ye have done this, yet will I be avenged of you,
Listen.
and after that I will cease.
Listen.
And he smote them hip and thigh with a great slaughter, and he went down and dwelt in the top of the rock Etam. Then the Philistines went up and pitched in Yehudah and spread themselves in Lehi. And the Anashim of Yehudah said,
Listen what happened.
Why are ye come up against us?
What happened?
And they answered, To bind Shamshun are we come up, to do to him as he have done to us.
Listen.
Then 3,000 Anashim of Yehudah went to the top of the rock Etam, and said to Shamshun,
Listen.
Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us?
And what happened?
What is this that thou hast done unto us?
At the 14th chapter, at verse 6. Chapter 14, Judges 14, verse 6. Listen to the book.
And the Ruach of Yahuwah came mightily upon him, and he rent him as he would have rent a kid.
Take it verse 4. Listen. Chapter 14, 14 and 4. Listen to the book.
But his Abba and his aim knew not that it was of Yahuwah that he sought an occasion against the Philistines.
At verse 2. 14 and 2. Listen.
And he came up and told his Abba and his aim, and said, I have seen a Ashah in Timnath of the Banu of the Philistines.
Yeah.
Now therefore get her for me to wife.
What happened?
Then his Abba and his aim said unto him,
What did they say?
Is there never a Ashah among the Banu of thy Aki, or among all my arm, that thou goest to take a Ashah of the uncircumcised Philistines?
Listen.
And Shamshun said unto his Abba,
What?
Get her for me.
Why?
For she pleaseth me well.
Listen.
But his Abba in his aim knew not
That what happened?
it was of Yahuwah
Why?
that he sought an occasion against the Philistines.
That's what Yahuwah looked at. He saw the occasion against sin. Why you think he let him fell in love with him? He already knew what was. He knew when that boy fell in love with him, he'd do anything. You couldn't break away. You couldn't do it. Like we heard what the law couldn't do, that it was weak through the flesh. If y'all have paid attention here in the 15th chapter, you'll clearly see when they came up and they told him, why was he doing against the Philistines? Don't you know how they rule over us? That's what sin do. It marshals over you. 3,000 men. Why they didn't go fight the Philistines? They were weak through the flesh. They were weak through the flesh. And they didn't realize the only reason all this had happened, he was seeking occasion. I needed somebody stronger than you, somebody could beat him. You were afraid. You couldn't do it. You weren't able. Every time I took you through, you always had an excuse. When I sent you out to spy the land, I sent 12 leaders from your matah, which is your tribe. And some came back and said, we be not able. Hey, giant, I done seen it too many times. But there was a Leonard that told him he steal the people. Caleb, he steal the people from Yehudah. Said, let us go up at once. We be well able. Keep trying to show you were weak through the flesh. You were afraid to fight the thing that held you down. Tried to make somebody that come from you that was able to go and able to subdue it. I just had to make sure it was for something he liked. Well, the boy loved y'all. The boy was head over here about, y'all, we some nasty hoes. I don't know why. Even as Albert tried to tell him, you telling me it ain't nothing inside this Malku that you like. He looked at us and said, she pleases me. Wasn't nothing in the Malku for this man? Nothing. That he set to come and get us? Uncircumcised people. You see how all this was set up? You got to think about all this being done just to get you to understand what this man did. I could have took somebody else. Then he sat there and told you a Marshall Lee. I know y'all weren't paying attention in the book of Mark. He tried to tell you about the mustard seed. You know what was about it? Same thing he told me when I took you. He said you want them all. He said you the fewest of all people. And then I made of you a great nation. That's what I told Abraham. Listen, I took a mustard seed. Only you understand it because you had to be a husband. You understand as a man. This small, tiny, this seed is almost invisible. It's so small. But when you plant it, you'll see how great it becomes from where it started. And it's amazing. When he tried to get Abraham to look at what I'm going to do, you're going to have a son from your own house. When you plant it, count the stars. Count the caboose. Count them. He's trying to look and say, all this from this? From one son? One little boy? I'm going to get, if you can count this, then you can count your descendants. Your two little daughters. But what else he going to tell you? Out of speaking of Marshall. But he was on to speak to it as much as you were able to hear. And except he spake like this, he wasn't going to talk. But when he got along, he told it to all his people. See, they would have understood it. Y'all get to hear stuff you don't possibly understand. But see, we sit here and let you understand. Time changing, folks. Y'all got to get right. We got to get right. Y'all been playing around too long. You procrastinate, you fearing, you scared. You realize these people going to kill you the way it goes. You got to start making preparation. Listen, they're going to take insurance away from them. This is what people understand. If they're going to do this to the private sector people and make the insurance go, what you think going to do these people work? It's going to keep, they're setting this up to make you go back to being a slave. That's what we did before we went back to Mizraim. It was because, listen, we started thinking about the cucumber. It all sent us right back to Mizraim. What you think? If my insurance going to about $2,600 a month. Now, what do you think the common sense would say do? Go get a job, go back to Mizraim, so Mizraim could take care of me. It's because there's no graves out here. It was better had we died. You don't even realize these crackers saying y'all better go to Mizraim. What y'all think the whole purpose of these folks is? How jobs going to pay less than you paying? How company paying? Is a company going to pay $2,600 for me to get insurance? All this is always fear and to keep you to be a slave. This is how the system works. I just try to come in there and free your mind. See, he never intended us to be on these people. He done told you, I'm Yahuwah. You don't believe what I do? I heal all your diseases. If I don't get no insurance, I can get sick and die. This is what the whole system been about. This religious stuff these people teach you, Christian, garbage. Islam, garbage. Buddhist, garbage. All this stuff is garbage. It teaches you trusting these people's systems. It's all garbage. Trusting these people's systems. We trusting you. Anything we're going to do, anything we're going to make, he gives us the ability to do. Huh? The purpose of making us Elohim, and we can't exercise no authority. That's why he's sending them people to execute a judge. Listen, go in, kill them all. Don't spare none of them. It was showing her. He told them what he said I do. He said, I kill. He told us something, spare them. Keep them, make them tributary to you. To kill all of them, keep that. Take those goods, take the goods and take it away from them. Burn all that up. You were executing judgment. Ain't gonna come on the cracker got to do it for you. Cracker got to tell you what right, who stay, who can go. And he gave it to us. Let me cut y'all off. I'm done. Y'all, it's beneath me after a while. This stuff be beneath me. Not the teaching at all. It's just y'all just so pissed. Our people just piss poor. Why are we so piss poor? How y'all still got this slave mind? This man is pushing you right back to Mizraim. What you think the purpose of jacking up insurance is high for? You certainly can't afford it. So tell me how insurance company gonna make money if you can't afford it. It's to drive you back to Mizraim. Get back in your cave. I'll make it. Y'all got it? That's something we're going to do. What you think our people did after escaping captivity? Our people are fending for themselves. Huh? Now come y'all want to know what was the state of the people that had escaped from it. We always had people escaping. This ain't nothing new. This ain't been no thing. Y'all let these crackers get your history. These crackers won't tell us nothing right. We got so much history. These crackers, they got it and they won't tell it to you. Y'all didn't know about Judah till I told y'all about her. A woman that defeated these crackers. Went and tore down all their churches in what they call Ethiopia. None of y'all hadn't heard about it until I told you about it. These crackers kept this stuff and got it on wax and they kept it from. Because what you think it's going to teach a woman defeated? Yet your book told you that he was going to deliver into the hands of a woman. It's in your law. Y'all want my passive and piss poor, trying to look like the cracker woman. A woman sat here and defeated these people and tore down all their churches. These people ruled Kush for over 900 years. And a woman sat there and delivered. Ain't going to tell you that. Black woman won't look at them the same way. She'll look at herself different. She'll think different. She worried about something healthy made her straighten it comb. Done took all your reception out. Now, they ain't all bad. I seen some of y'all say, some of y'all, y'all hearing stuff now ain't lawful to be uttered. Some of that, it ain't. You can't even, I know one thing. You can't say what you heard. Some of y'all here, don't you say what you heard. Some of y'all hair so rolled up, man, they said that, huh? They have direct conversation. Say their name, Moose Shaw. Isn't that right? It's so nappy. But just keep talking. Isn't that right? I'm just disgusted. I hear this, I watch this information, and I'm just upset with my people and where we at. I'm upset with my people with the fact of why we're not trying to do something to break away from these people. Let's look at something. And I'm gonna try to let y'all go. Now come y'all one and one. I try to keep reminding myself, this is not my final destination. Listen, when I die, my hope is that my people don't have a mind to get up and free themselves. That's my hope. The fight, the struggle, it's bad. We got a lot of uncles and aunties and abbas and aims dead and gone, and we still here. Man, it were people in slavery hope that one day their children wouldn't be a slave. You know that? That was the hope for some of slaves. One day, my son, my daughter, ain't gonna be a slave. One day they're gonna be free. One day they're gonna be in the promised land. How long these people wondered and wished and hoped for this? And we come right out and we still slaves in a country that'll let you get a gun. That shows you how passive you are. Go there. This is just hypothetical. Go fill out and get an ID and put on there nationality ISIS, Al Qaeda, and see they'll give you a gun, let you get a gun permit. Go just have it get somebody you know that's on their ID, national, you're black, white, and see they'll say Al Qaeda, ISIS, Hezbollah, and see they let them get a gun and a permit. That's no. Not you. You know why? You'll wind up killing them. The fact that the white man has oppressed you for as many years he has is still today poisoning you. And listen, I posted on Twitter today. The U.S. government has finally concluded through a law firm in America that France was behind the Rwandan killing. How many people they killed in Rwanda? 300,000. Got a man right there for me. The actual number was 1 million. 1 million. No, I ain't telling you. 1 million. The number was actually 1 million people in 100 days. The actual number, we did. It was 300. That's what they told us. It was 1 million. In 100 days, they killed 1 million people. The French. I've been telling them bastards. I get fries. I only eat French fries. They French fry keep. I eat fries. Let me get some fries. I don't want no French fries. I hate them bastards. I hate the bastards as a nation. I hate all these bastards. It's nowhere. You can't go post no nation that killed 1 million white people in no 100 days and they finna let them go. We're the only people that you can publish this and not be afraid of no retaliation. The Indians still on reservation. They'll still fight them. Oh, they'll fight the police. They'll fight them to this day. Go tell them. Go in there and ask them South Dakota how easy going a drunk Indian is. They'll tell you worst thing you want to see. Worst thing you want to try is a drunk Indian. He gonna sum it up every tombstone, every one of them totem poles. They gonna give you a fight. When they got ready to come through their land and come through sacred land and run them gas pipes, y'all done see them people on the news all the time fighting till they wind up turning off. Listen, they say this sacred land, you can't run it through here. Those people fought. They put dogs on their fault for it. Niggas ain't fought for nothing. Wall Street is sitting on top of black graves. Y'all niggas still investing, still run there, because you's a nigga. Indian won't do it. Indian won't do it. Indian to build a casino, you won't catch him in there gambling. Don't say I'm in the Indian packing out Las Vegas casino. Nigga stupid. Nigga don't think. He'll own it, but you won't see him in there doing it. Because they still on the warpath. They realize the war ain't never stopped. We just had to use a different tactic. You niggas don't realize you always been at war with these people. The war ain't never stopped. But it definitely got a piece of paper there. You know, the Indian learned, no more sign paper. Listen, the Indian had it with him. He speak with forky tongue. He would tell you he's a snake. He said he don't want no sign paper from that cracker. I don't want no paper from that cracker. His word ain't nothing else. Nigga heard him say something on the news. He done took it like it is. He had to retract it every time he look around. He ain't never stopped being. How you sit here, trail of tears? Man, I got a river. You gonna compare a trail with tears? Man, I got an ocean. People drowning. Man, I got more people ate up by sharks than these people got. Take your story somewhere else. Your story a fairy tale to me. They can say it insults me when you compare your story to mine. Anybody put that story in mine, shut your mouth. I'm not interested. These fake Jews, sometimes in a concentration camp, that's because they can't think. You think you're me. You need to be somewhere concentrating. They're going to tell me about some numbers on here rich. Hell, everybody I know got them on their chest. Nigga 765-34622. And you tell me about some junk on your wrist. Nigga got banks and movie theaters. Right. Ain't that right? Homes and countries and states. Right. Shut your mouth, nigga. I'm insulted by it. I'm serious. You insult me. It insults me. I can't watch your story. It insults me. The Sakati said, why are you laughing? I said, because it's funny. It's funny you'll compare this to me. It's like all I hear. He said, to whom will you liken me? Right. To what he want to know what you going to compare me. He said, see, God is like, shut your mouth, nigga. He said, to what can you liken me? These crackers ain't never seen nothing like me. Shoot. Every animal in the jungle know me when they see me coming. They said, that big nigga coming through him. Isn't that right? Them niggas hear me coming. They hear me coming. I said, where you run to? He said, I heard you coming. I heard you coming. Man, I'm a smell outside. They hear me coming. They ain't smell old white folk mess all in our skin. Medication pumping all out of us. Jerry curl juice dripping. Because that slick nigga. That post-sick nigga. Come through there with a stick, man, and rule the whole thing. I had a picture, I had a kid that big with a stick. They got them big giant doing ox behind that joker. Listen, kid that big with a stick, leading all them following. Not one of them run past him. This big with a stick. Why you see them big giant, listen, all them horns just, not one of them passing. A kid leading them out. Ain't hard to believe. Those I do it all the time. I kept sheep. A bear lion come, I go and take it out of his mouth. Walk up to a lion, give it him. Give it him. And then kill him. What you doing? Now people don't know no better. They can't imagine. You know what? Cracker won't show you that. They show you a white man. Yeah, look at, you know what he do? Every time they go in them caves, I'm on the animal side. Get it. Only put that chair drop. Whip fall. Ha! I've been waiting on this nigga. Then the cage lock on. That's what I ought to have. What you in there for? Because he want to be like me so bad. You done it without a chair, without a whip. He won't never show. Look, when you went to Ringleback Church, they ain't never show you no nigga in that cage. Because they always get, because they make you fear them. Every time you see the white man do a jump in the water with that stuff, it make you start to think more of him. I done been walking out there dealing with them. Not one killer where they looked at him and said, what's up, killer? He said, nothing, little Will. This ain't nothing going on black and white. What you doing? They call him killer. Ain't nothing jumped and tried it. Shark, nothing tried it. Eel, nothing tried it. Poisonous snake in the ocean, didn't try it. Man, walk out in the middle of the ocean, nothing trying. Man, walk out, wind blowing, water raised everywhere. Be still. Be still. Man, make water stop. What you gonna do with it? You ain't gonna do no more than what he did. 5:17. Your Ukanon. I got book what I'm talking about. I don't pay these people no attention. These crackers won't never show you no story with us on it. You see this, you hear that kind of thing, you know you're gonna break away from that cruel master. Look at that black girl in the White House. Yeah. You're gonna been sucking some roasters she been in there. Only black thing in there, you know what she been sucking on. I know it's funny. I can't believe he said it. I can't believe she did it. And she's going to write a book. Shut up, I wouldn't read it. Talking about how they treated her in the White House. Oh, y'all ain't heard already crying right now? Only black, oh, body. She done already told. She said, when I write my book, she said the things went on there, how they treat me, the looks I got. She said, oh, nigga, shut your mouth, nigga. Go drink some more cracker piss. Tired nigga. Sat there and put that man pickle all in your body now. Don't shut your mouth. Don't come crying now, nigga. I'm going to try to write a book. I don't even respect her. What she think was going to happen? How you done treated every other nigga you done dealt with? Done got too much schoon, they ain't ready to run out. Don't got to almost write a book. Shut your mouth. You ain't white, nigga. Crocker fired on the printer. What she thought was going to happen now? Stupid nigga got hit in the head with a piece of towel and got fired. What you think he gonna do to her in the White House? He start dropping them bricks on her head. Isn't that right? What you thought he gonna do to him? Why, nigga, I love it every time. I love to see y'all nigga when y'all kiss they behind your face. I hope your book don't sell. Tired nigga. Listen to the book.
But Yahusha answered them, my Abba worketh hitherto.
You said what now?
My Abba,
which is his father,
worketh hitherto.
What you do?
And I work.
Could that be 3 and 20 3 and 23 from me, Brandon, Orion? You gonna call it Luke? 3 and 23? Orion? You hold what you got. 3 and 23. Listen to the book.
And Yahusha himself began to be about 30 years of age.
As what now?
Being, as was supposed, the ben of Yosef.
Y'all see that? He was the ben of Yahusha, who they called Joseph. What else?
Which was the ben of Heli.
Yeah.
Which was the ben of Matat. Which was the ben of Lui. Which was the ben of Melchi. Which was the ben of Jana.
At 33.
Which was the ben of Aminadab. Which was the ben of Aram. Which was the ben of Ezram. Which was the ben of Pharez. Which was the ben of Yehuda. Which was the ben of Yaakov, which was the ben of Yitzchak, which was the ben of Abraham, which was the ben of Tara, which was the ben of Nachor, which was the ben of Saruk, which was the ben of Ragau, which was the ben of Phalat, which was the ben of Heber, which was the ben of Selah, which was the ben of Canaan, which was the ben of Arphaxad, which was the ben of Sham, which was the ben of Nuach, which was the ben of Lamech, which was the ben of Methuselah, which was the ben of Tanuk, which was the ben of Jared, which was the ben of Malalael, which was the ben of Canaan, which was the ben of Anus, which was the ben of Shat, which was the ben of Adam, which was the ben of Elohim.
So the ben of Elohim. The ben of Adam, then the ben of Elohim. Let's see what happened at 5:17. This was Yahusha, being about 30 years of age as it was supposed, and then it told you who he was the son of. That's who they accounted him to. That's just letting you know. This is who was supposed to be the sons of. As it was supposed, this is who he was the son of. Now what did he tell us here? At 5:17 of Yehukanan that they call St. John?
My Abba worketh.
Which is my father. So we just went through his genealogy, didn't we? He said, my father does what?
Worketh hitherto.
He said, my father worked like this. And what do you do?
And I work.
He said, my father was a carpenter, and I'm a carpenter too. I know you think of Yahushua, but we talking about Yahuwah. Because the first Bereshit 1:1 tell you, Bereshit bara. Isn't that right? Elohim created, which means Elohim was a carpenter. I don't know what the people thinking. He just said, my Abba working hitherto, and I work. Now, Yahushua, who was supposed to be his father, he was a carpenter. Then we went down and looked at other fathers he had. And what did he tell us?
My Abba worketh hitherto.
And what you do?
I work.
What happened with them?
Therefore, the Yahudim sought the more to kill him.
Tell him why, son.
Because he not only had broken the Shabbat,
but said
also that Elohim was his Abba,
making himself
equal with Elohim.
Well, Adam was also his father too. Adam was made in his image and his likeness. And he let him have. So the same words he did, he tell me his Abba did the same thing. Y'all all right? Are we good? I don't know. That's all I'm looking at. I seen the man walk on water. You can tell me Adam couldn't do that? He said the same work they do, it's the same work I did. You just looking at Elohim? If you is, then you got to look at Adam because he was made in his image and his likeness. And he said, I let him have it. And we found out with Yahushua, he let him have too. Y'all all right? Come give me this knock on y'all so I can get out of here. Goodness, man, why y'all do this to me? I just wanted to be free from this slave mind. It's hard teaching slave people. I got to find me some free people. But then it will make sense. I'm teaching freedom to some people captives. The only problem I got is, why the people don't want to break away? This is not coming y'all wondering. Why y'all don't want to break away? Y'all, somebody help me out. Why? I don't want to keep wasting my time talking that conversation. Y'all got that slave mind, and you don't want to break away. Got to break away. This ain't just white people and black people. This is a multitude of people that want to be free on every aspect. Y'all got me? Free from sin. Free from the bondage and rulers of these people so we can serve Yahushua. Serve Yahuwah in humility and what he requires of us. We can't serve that man the way we supposed to you up on these people. They keep you back. They hold you. You've been withholding. Too many restrictions. You don't have enough free. You need liberties when you serve Yahuwah. It is. You can't do that with no need for. You ain't got no liberty. People not going to give you no liberty. You need stuff they can't take from you. Anything they give to you, they can take from you. I don't need no cracker to sign me no paper. Cracker sign up, it's already written. He already done penned it for us. He told Yeshayahu, now go, write it before him in a table and note it in a book. You know, cracker to sign no declaration for me. Emancipation Proclamation, it insults my intelligence. I don't sit here and the man already done wrote this stuff out. I mean, where in the world I'm looking for something else? Told me our sin was written with iron. We already know what our books say. Why are you looking at these crackers to sign some paper for you? For insurance, for a job, for liberties and freedom. Yahuwah done gave it to us. Listen to the book.
The Dabarim of Nachumyah, the Ben of Hakaliah, and it came to pass in the month Teshah in the 20th year, as I was in Shushan the palace, that Hanani, one of my Aki, came, he and certain Anashim of Yehuda.
Y'all hear that? What they did?
One of my Aki came, he and certain Anashim of Yehuda.
What they do?
And I asked them concerning the Yahudim that had escaped, which were left.
You say he had about them niggas that was what now? Them niggas that was working.
Concerning the Yahudim that had escaped.
Them slave niggas.
That had escaped.
I already know how slave niggas doing. They still a slave. You see what he want to know about? He ain't call them disobedient. Huh? He still making it, still standing. That's all I want to know. How they doing, the ones that escape. Some people, we weren't taking that jump. Why you got to wait for a cracker to make a movie to show you some nigga done crawled off with 1 foot? We talking about folk done walked out, done took their freedom, they left. We done with this. We done. And he want to know about them, how they doing. But still standing. They still standing. When that white girl came back, boy, she showed her. Man, Beth showed her. She done got thick. Isn't that right? Man, she done got thick. That's what he was looking at, man. That's what they had to tell him, but we got thick out there. Man, little Mary Bell came back, didn't it? But she got thick. Some of y'all don't know. How many of y'all don't know what I'm talking about? On the moving light, when the white girl came back. And that's what wiping that pole out, he see they were talking about thick she got older. Ain't that right? That's what we looking at. And we done growed up, man. Even our book talked about it. You know what amazing? Our book said about how we grown thick, said, and you got breasts. You know, you wasn't talking about no white woman. Boy, you don't got thick. Tell you your breast perky. It's in your book. Y'all don't know nothing about y'all book. Man told me you don't tell you don't got mature. You ain't no little kid no more. Hey, people, you got to read Romeo and Juliet. You already got love story. This whole book is a love story. I don't listen to no story. I don't listen to no little psycho white kids that kill themselves. I'm sick of that junk. Sick of white kids killing themselves after they done something. Kill yourself before you do something. Oh, you want to leave some old sicko story. Y'all in love with that stuff. Leave that junk. My wife, old Oprah Winfrey fan, she was only wife Oprah Winfrey station. I don't watch no Oprah. I don't trust nothing she do. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't want to know about it. See that? Escaping. You know what these crackers teach you? You ain't supposed to escape. You supposed to stay there on the plantation. That man, some folk going to hell. I don't know how they doing. What else he want to know, Brandon?
Which were left of the captivity, and concerning Jerusalem.
That's what we want. Like, you know, right? They worry about California, Florida, and these other tied state Texas. All these states tied. Georgia to all of them tied. Every one of them tied. We don't know about Jerusalem. How the people doing from us that escape? We don't even be happy, nigga. We want to tell on a nigga. Well, yeah, I want to tell. I tell them, man, glad they got away. Isn't that right? He was the king, company back. Them Joe came to sin. They had the freedom to come in and leave. That's the only way you can deal with white people. You got to have the freedom to come and leave. If I come, I got to stay on trap. I ain't coming. I ain't coming. You need freedom to travel. Come in, you can deal with them. We deal with white people, we got to be on list, equal basis. Well, we can't all be equal, but you understand what I'm saying? Ain't that right? It got to be fair trade. That's it. Can't be over me. I don't want no part of it. We can trade. We can do business. I don't want nothing you rule on me. I don't want your courts and nothing else. You keep it. My people try my people, and you keep doing what you call yourself doing with your people. If I do wrong, I ain't going to give them no pass. Say, you black, that's all right. No, I said, going to kill you. I'm saying, you commit any crimes or the other people that did us, I think you should die. They don't like that, do they? You going to rape kids and kill them? I say we're going to kill you. And we ain't going to need to deliberate. You had a right to a speedy trial, a quick rope, and a bullet between your eyes. When? Rest now. Ain't that right? Got time to tie up no 12 people. Don't take but 2. At the most 3. Ain't that right? And by 4 clips, we get this thing done quick. Ain't that right? Like Carlo Escobar, they have a wall, just blood splat on it. So why are we going to keep somebody raping and killing kids for? And when kill you now, nigga, save the time. I want to get a nation where we can have you leave your doors unlocked and open. We catch you, we kill you right now. Ain't that right? Judgment set. Ain't that right? You come through that door, hello. That's judgment. Arrest and judgment. You know, ain't your house. What you go stick your head in there for? Ain't that right? That's just being honest. You know, he shot him. When the guy shot, you wouldn't have been aware of the bullet. I'm being honest. We can cut a lot of this out there. They want to let their people rape and rob and mangle folk and keep letting them go and then make them a senator. Y'all see white folk, every one of them, they don't have one clean senator. Don't believe nothing they say. Not one of them clean. They go back to all them cracker records. Ain't one of them clean. Every time you look around, they keep standing. They going to grab, talking about Russell Simmons. You can kill him too. I don't care about that. He going to kiss your behind, got old sorry rush card. Nigga, rush that nigga to judgment too. Care nothing about that nigga. I remember he used to want to speak on Def Jam. Martin be up there working. He said, now don't bring out the man, pay the mother blanket bill. Come on. He said, say something to people. Good night. God bless. Every night. He said, say something to the people. Good night. God bless. Thank you for coming out. Go to jail, nigga. Burn in hell. Thank you for coming out. I don't have no pity for these black. Listen, what I say a white man should be doing, a black man shouldn't be doing it. Don't get these jokers no pay. We don't need nobody black pissing on us. White man been pissing on us, making a fool is wrong. It's wrong if the black man do it. Listen, I'd rather brother beat me. You a retard. I'd rather nobody don't beat me. I'm going to finish up over here. Knock on y'all. I just like to remind myself of my uncle. So I like stuff like this. Freedom. Watching no doing Kunta Kinte. Stupid nigga. Nigga running around trying to have sex with a woman named after a drink. Fanta. Fanta. Stupid nigga. Coca-Cola wasn't even invented. Stupid nigga. Nigga shut up. You know what? He could have stayed on good time. Ah, stupid a nigga is, boy. Run out there and done made a mess, done ran off good time, because he ain't like JJ looking like an idiot in the food. He ain't like them sitting around being in the project not getting out, and he go play wrist. Nigga, you a moron. Crackers looking at you. I'd have played, they had me just stabbing white folks up getting free, and then I went broke them out of good time. That's what they should have ran in, broke them out of good time and free. Then I could have respected it. How in the world you mad with black people, sit here on show being looking dumb, and sit here on these shows and poor and ain't got nothing, you go play rest. Oh, stupid nigga, a moron. Then the whole story was a lie. How many of y'all didn't know that? The story was a lie. How the haters a liar? I want to know, how would you know all this conversation happened? Most of these niggas don't know nothing but two grandparents. Kumbi Bulumbo. That means Wilbur. Nigga, what? That's too many words to say Ribble. That nigga, man, he made a fool out of that. Nigga, all that ain't Mandingo warrior. Stupid nigga. Yeah, do y'all know how many parents in 1978 and what, 77 and 8, was 77, 76, named their kid Kizzy? Kizzy was a popular name. Them kids' name don't mean, Made a fool out of us. And he gonna come, then he gonna write all the way up to now. And that nigga worse than Tupac. Tupac still living. Ain't about stuff. This nigga done did a Christmas special. Kunta couldn't tell in a suit. Kunta couldn't lie. All these folks, Kumba Kubabati, all these lying niggas. Look, then they had Roots the Christmas special. Nigga, who done told y'all this stuff? This is just too much stuff. Nigga got more filler than some cheap hot dogs. That's crazy. That man, I couldn't even get in that. Oh, they're just retarded. Get on something. I'm gonna make one for us. I gotta get a name for it. I'll write it come out. It's gonna be shooting, killing white slave now. And getting away. I'm sick of that junk, and then we get caught. Birth of a nation just make me sick. That little black boy, they crying later in the night. I said, this. I catch that nigga on the street, he better run. Ooh, that thing make me sick on my stomach. I get in to see that. I'm sick of moving where we don't get away. This one right here, all black people gonna get away. Y'all hear? Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna watch it. They ain't gonna want to pay. They gonna want a free, huh? I'm putting them high. How much a movie ticket is? $13. We'll get on Coda now. Ain't gonna be on Coda. I want my money. I'm finna no Coda. I want all my stuff on. I want my stuff. I want to be paid for every time you show it. One nigga see it at a time. And we ain't gonna try to record it. I'm gonna have a nigga frisk them so they don't record it and they be sitting on YouTube with some popcorn chewing in the back of it. Jumping all around his nigga drinking drink on the film. Nahum, y'all 6 and 8. I'm going to let y'all go. I just like to hear this, remind myself. Listen.
Then I sent unto him, saying, there are no such things done as thou sayest, but thou feignest them out of thine own heart.
At 6 and 6. Listen.
Wherein was written, it is reported among the heathen.
Y'all hear that? It's reported who?
Among the heathen.
That's what else they going to be, Brandon? Heathen. Y'all don't think the heathen talking about us? Y'all know that they let y'all know how stuff get out and stuff get told. I don't believe these folks watching y'all. I'm thinking that, I ain't tell y'all nothing. I know these people watching me. That's fine. They need to watch me. They ain't seen a man before. That's just men, they never seen a man before. They need to watch me. These white folks need to watch me. They bad. The skill they got from a man, it's been bad image. They ain't seen a clean man stand and tell them the truth. These black men, they need an image. Ain't that right? We need an image. You know what nigga did for image? They would go get a Sprite. They had, yeah, this show you how they get you. Pay attention to that commercial. Y'all remember they had that black, he was dribbling. You know why the commercial first time I seen it? That joker took off, went up and dunked, hit the rim, and hit the ground. They said, squirt. They said it was about image. You thought he could dunk. So it was somebody you figured, oh, he's going to dunk the ball. He went up, hit the rim, and fell on the ground. It's just obey your thirst. Trying to show you, they're trying to get you to buy the car. And the man was black. Just looked like he can do, just fake it. I ain't with faking. I can make it. We got to cut all that faking stuff out. And the only way, listen, if you fail, I told you, only people fail that people do it. You got to do something to fail. You failed a test, the only way you can fail it, you took it. That's the only way I can fail. I failed in business before. The only way I can fail because I do it. I ain't one of them niggas sitting on the step wishing what I could have did when I was younger. I got everything I can do. That book told me everything I find to do. He told me to do it now. And he told me to do it with all my might. That's book. You know why? Everything I'm telling you, y'all do know that book. How many of y'all didn't know that book? That book told me whatever you find to do, he told me to do it with all your might. He said, ain't no knowledge, ain't no strength in the grave. He said, where you going? I ain't taking it to the grave. Everything I find to do, I put my hand to it, I do it with all my might. Y'all all right? Y'all sit around and wish and wait. I tell you, put your money together, do something. I say, what I'm trying to do, Pastor, when I can get some stuff together, get stuff together, then I'm going to contribute and I'm going to put something in and I'm going to do something with y'all. I said, listen, let me tell you something. If you can't do nothing today, you can't do nothing tomorrow. I said, you can't do nothing today because you don't sacrifice for tomorrow. Anything you're going to do, you got to sacrifice. That's where you put, this is where people mess up. People that got some sacrifice, neglected themselves some things to put some things aside so they can get to a point where you don't have to constantly live your life neglected. You keep living your life. You ain't doing nothing anyway. Versus you using your head to say, sacrifice now so this don't have to be my whole life through. I just let y'all poor niggas do what y'all do. Because you're a poor nigga thinker. Y'all some poor thinking niggas. Anything you gonna get, you understand? Nobody just gonna come up, nobody just gonna give you no freedom check. Nothing just gonna come, you sacrifice. When they put the wall up, he told them, they're gonna have to sacrifice. Nobody finna give you no doing 4 months out to build no wall, no 3 years. They say they're gonna sacrifice, they're gonna do this in a day. That's how they think. When Nahum y'all was getting ready to leave, the king want to know how long you going to be gone. That's how that cracker works. You got 3 weeks, you finna take the whole 3 weeks? How long you going to be, how much of it you need? Everything he give you, he going to issue it out to you. When Nahum y'all, that man going to tell you go as long as you want, how long you need to be gone? I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be checking, you need to be on back here too. Boy. Y'all got me? Y'all got to freeze. I got to go. It's hard working with y'all. It's hard. It's hard. It really, y'all a hard congregation. I'm done with y'all. Y'all are the hardest people I've ever seen. Non-productive, robbing, stealing, lying, cunning, conniving, and lazy. You know what I heard from a man? I seen a man tear down a whole building before. Metal structure, everything that went out. Tore down a whole energy panel. Fella come up to him and try to talk to him. Dr. Octavius, you remember me? He said, Parker, brilliant but lazy. That's you guys. No Spider-Man. Told him you brilliant, you're lazy. Y'all smart. Y'all lazy people. I couldn't do this. I couldn't tell it. Just find me 100 some white folk. We finna go somewhere. I get 100 some white folk. I said, listen, these niggas. I tell them, y'all know these niggas taking up all our stuff and sucking up all our air and getting our white women. Listen, we out here tonight. It's fun. Listen, Scott, move quick. You know why? They said, we got to cut this out now. You're sitting here. These people control your destiny. Whatever you're dreaming of thinking, a white man controls that. He's got to let and allow because of how you think. Because of who you deal with and the society you caught in. You got to break away from that. You walk down the hall, it's just, if that man catch you, see your face, it's the right day, wrong day, the wind blow, you out the door. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Huh? At some point, y'all got to get, it's like your salvation. The book said, in your patience, what you supposed to possess? Ain't going to make sense me possess my soul, and I can't possess how I operate and how things happen for me. I got to get control of this. Is it sin to work? No, it ain't no sin to work. It's a sin to be a slave. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Man, when he said, everybody go back to Mizraim. He said, dead. Cutting them off. He's done with them. Can't keep doing this. These kids have no future. You have no future. I got people sitting here, you're finna be done. These people passing legislation, passing bills, putting laws in effect. You're about to be done. And you don't have no control. The uninformed nigga is the worst nigga. What do you think these people, they only setting this stuff up. They keep telling you what's key. Make America great. Tell a white man, say, tell me when it was great. That's all I want to know. Tell me when it was at its greatest. Stop them. Just say, make America great. Yeah. So tell me when was it at its greatest. And when they tell you, you look at where you was at. White people on bandwagon with it. So what time did white people saying were great? Exactly what time was it? Where were we when it was great? That's all I'm asking. I've been here for 49 years. I'm just trying to find out exactly when was it great. You said again, meaning it been there before. Tell me when. 49 years, I'm not recalling it. Now you tell me when it was. All these white people on the bandwagon. That white man speaker said, forget the NFA. Fire everyone to SOB. Call their mamas one. Talk about their mama. White people supporting. We're not coming with burn jerseys on TV. White people, this just for a football game. Niggas, these crackers killing you, and you won't stand to do nothing. These crackers ban their pastime. They won't stand up. What? I refuse. Burn it all. Restaurant. Take the TVs out. We're not playing. This is going to hurt your business. You're a sports ball with no TV and no football game? I'll lose and shut my business down. Come to NASCAR said, anybody work for me, don't stand up. You're behind fire. I'm kicking you out of him. You ain't even getting a ride out of him. That's all I got for. This is about a football game. Not standing a football game. I'm talking about black people getting shot down. I'm talking about black people wrongly in prison. I'm talking about black people getting raped and underpaid. Black people got the worst part of social ill of this place. And y'all niggas ain't going to do nothing? I'm insulted. It insults me to come in here and work. I'm hurt. I see the white man tell me, this hurts him that you guys would take a knee and not stand up for this. Listen, if that what happened to you, the flag ain't the place. Don't do that now. There's a time and a place. When that flag is up and everything, get your behind up. Or you get out of here. When my hands up like this the time to shoot me? When my back turned? That's why I'm down, because I've been up already for you, cracker, and you've been killing me. That's why I'm taking a knee. That's why I'm refusing to stand. You still don't get no satisfaction from these people. See, they can treat you like that because you don't think. You don't have positive leaders getting you to think, to realize they killing you. You've been sat down, been kissed they behind. You don't raise their kids. You've done everything these crackers. You don't got an education. One problem you had, you didn't have an education. Then your nose was too fat. Then your butt was too big. Then your head was too. You straight, you were too bald-headed. You had done everything this cracker done told you to do. You need to put a suit and a tie. You need to learn how to talk. All this stuff the man done told you how to do. You need to get some kind of skill or some kind of trade. Go get credit. Everything the cracker done told you to do, you done done it. And look where you at. We have entire states that are refusing federal funding. How federal funding works? You pay so much money goes to the federal government. For this, the federal government agreed. What happened to your state? We had a tornado come through, destroyed the home. State broke, roads, everything. Federal government said, guess what? State of emergency. We finna influx money coming in, fix that. Huh? Roads, we gonna send you so much money a year. Listen, hundreds of millions just for road infrastructure, for bridges. Because you pay money to the federal government said we're gonna put that back there when you need us. It's an insurance. Y'all understand what the federal government does? We'll protect you. Something how we'll send the National Guard. They stay control, they stood up under the federal government because you pay federal taxes to us. I'm a state. That no state can exist without that federal funding. I will refuse federal funding so I can keep some illegal Mexicans. What's the key word? Not supposed to be here. I don't want your federal funding. You can keep it. Let my roads go down. Let my houses be torn down, built by storm, fight, whatever it is, so I can keep some illegal. Why you want to refuse that money about a legal man like me getting shot?
That's right.
About a legal sister getting hung?
Yeah.
I'm insulted. I'm insulted. Then you tell me you need to stand up. Boy, this flag for both of us. Can you understand my frustration? I'm insulted. I'm insulted. You're telling me that you can exist, you can make it off the taxes you get state, that if anything happens, you can defend, protect yourself, you can fund your own self, and you won't take no federal. That's what it takes, because you're not going to give up no illegal mix. But you let me get killed. You let me get shot. You let me get false imprisonment. You let me get diseases. Huh? You withhold good things from me, and you'll still take the funding. That's why I'm angry. That's crazy, Tony. That's why I lose it. That's why I go out to the binges. I just lose sight of what I'm doing. Crazy, misleading people. Am I the person misleading people? Or these states and governments misleading? That's how is that how federal government funding works? I'm wrong? You worked in government. Do anybody know how government works? Did I misquote that, represent it? Exactly how it works. But the niggas don't know no better. That's why you pay money to them. It's just like the mob. You kick up money for protection. Well, it's the same principle. You kick up money for protection. And the federal government had to step in. They got to offer this so much due. It's owed to you if something happens. Those roads come through there or federal government roads. Those government roads come, those highways, those government roads. They don't know, a lot of people don't know nothing better. You got Highway 278, Highway 1. This don't belong to no state. Listen, when those roads run out of these states, those government roads. These states get funded for that. They get them so much money, these bridges. That's why you'll keep going. You say, goodness, every time I come through them, these people are always doing construction. What you don't know, if the states don't use the money up, then the government cut what they give them the next. Most of these people so dumb, that's why it's bad to be dumb. That's why every time you go to Florida, because if I don't use up the money, just like the military, they will cut my budget. Well, they don't say, you come and say, guess what, Massimo? I didn't use up all the money. I'm going to cut that. It's no need. If you can work off this less, this is what I'm going to start giving you. So what states do, states will waste money. You say they just did this road 3 years ago. That's why I got to come back. I got to run back on them again. I got to go back to them and say, I spent up all that money. They said, what you do? But I got so many roads. Rich man, I said, I'm going to need a little more money. Now, they need that money. They have refused to take the money to keep illegal. This is what I'm trying to get you to look at. But they won't refuse to take the money when you getting shot, you getting killed, and you getting hung. This is what I'm just trying to get you to see when you've been insulted. That's all I want you to see. You're not insulted. You'll keep some people that's not legal. People you say, you told me they don't pay taxes. Well, I pay them. Which is not true anyway, because there's nowhere in the world in Michigan you don't pay taxes. You got to buy something. But see, when you're dumb, you just repeat stuff. That's why you got me. Don't listen to crackers. Most of these crackers won't pay taxes. They're going to put it on the Mexicans. You ain't going to be here, and the only way you ain't going to pay taxes, guess what you're going to do? You can't buy nothing. That's how you don't pay taxes. Got it? So don't tell white people you're not stupid. Everybody pay taxes. We got to get drug dealers to pay taxes. Drug dealers going to pay taxes. They're going to buy a car. They're going to buy gold. They're going to take hoes out. They're going to the club. They're going to buy beer. They're going to buy liquor. They're going to throw parties. They pay taxes. They're going to tell the millionaire don't pay taxes. They buy yachts. Where they get them tax-free? Mansion tax-free? Then you got property tax. Y'all, please, y'all do me a favor. Please, this is what white people do. White people start rumors. Nigga get, you know Mexicans don't pay taxes. White man say, my Lord. Help me, Jesus. White man laughs at you. He laughs at you. Because he know you're an idiot. Give me a pen. Hold on, God. Listen to the book. 6 and 6. Knock on me. I'm going to let y'all go. Get ready to take over this. If you got it, I don't know if you gave it to the Mexican. I don't know what you. Listen.
Wherein was written, it is reported among the heathen.
So they report among the heathen.
And Gashmu saith it.
What did he say?
That thou and the Yahudim think to rebel.
He didn't just say him. See, this is what they look at. This is why it's always a plot to kill our leaders. There's no way this is his mind. See, even they came down to Mordaki. I think his name Mordaki is how you pronounce that, called Mordecai. That's why they need to kill him and all the Yahoo that follow him, because he was doing stuff contrary to what these people wanted done. And the people will watch him, and they was just falling in line and do the same thing. That's why white people always had an influence. Whenever you had a religious leader or a black leader, whatever was political leader, they've always made it to demonize them, discredit them, and kill them. So that made the rest of you stay back. Nobody want to pick up the reins. Nobody want to pick it up. They just kill that joker. I got a family. I ain't trying to get killed. You don't realize you're dead while you're living. That book said about a woman that living in pleasure. So you're dead while you're living. You ain't free. You're already dead. That's bad. The only freedom you got is when you die. Why you don't want no freedom while you living? Jerusalem want to play we supposed to inherit when we die. Jerusalem was a play we had while we were living. Why you always got your mind set on something dead? Even in captivity, they want to get back to you. They say, if I forget it, let my tongue cling to the roof of my mouth. If I don't prefer that above my cheek, they say, when I get to heaven, I'm going back to Jerusalem. That nigga thinking. Even in captivity, they long back for the home. Always. I always pray for you. Huh? I want to go back. Got to go back. He promised it to us. Everything we keep thinking, when we die. Nigga, stop that slave thinking. Every time we get, when I die. When you die, nigga, you dead. He said the dead know of nothing. The living know they gonna die. Get that slave thinking out your mind. Y'all got me. White man got the nerve to tell me, give me liberty. You thought me some piss poor white boy finna get shot. Somebody give me liberty, give me death. I don't believe that. You'll believe it. Who recorded? Who heard him say it? I don't believe nothing he said. You be sitting around reciting everything, cracker running. I don't believe nothing he said. Drunk, fell, and hit his head on the log. Now I said to get a while the true story will come out. How you know it? Because I already know their story. That's how they make you feel. They always feel like they ready to die. White boys ain't ready to die. Let me tell you something. Even in the military, they play that junk, come out with them old stories, writing up them old lines. All they do is lie, just like Chris Coward. What's that boy named, American Sniper? Yeah, Chris Coward. Jesse Ventura is suing him now. How many of y'all didn't know that? Oh, before he died, he told a lie. Yeah, I was, one time I was sitting there, I had slapped Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura said, what? Listen, he's suing that joke. Listen, that joke, he said, that's a lie. He never slapped me. White boy just always lying. Jesse the body. You don't believe that. He was a neighbor. He ain't slapped me. He was a lie. They tell me, well, we don't want it. The man was a. How you hear he lied about his kill? They go to the grave line. White people, listen, they have no more. You die. What made him just write this all? Because he knew he was going to die. They always leave a lie behind. This man told you to have nothing. I ain't letting that go down. That man ain't never slapped me. I was on Predator. You tell me you don't slap the man who was on Predator? I can't believe this stuff. But that's what they do. They always, because you know what? White people write no lie because they make you more afraid of them. It is. They make you more afraid. And you don't realize the reason they write the lie because they're scared of you. Well, you got to lie. Just tell the truth. I got to get out. It was reported among the Gentiles, get the heathen, uncultured-minded nation. They wrote that book. That's what y'all know. That's what a heathen is. Uncultured-minded nation. They know what they are. That's what a heathen really is. They wrote this book and told them they were heathen. What else they'll be? Listen.
For which cause thou buildest the wall.
That's why I'm reading them building. Why else I'm building? This one I don't get. They got enough sense to realize that man ain't building no wall for nothing. Them folk, they know I ain't teaching y'all people this for nothing. What they wall for, Brandon?
That thou mayest.
So little white kids and little black kids can play together. Huh? Well, they can go to the bathroom and sit on the same toilet. I said, I had a dream. That man was looking to build a wall. What the wall for, Brandon?
That thou mayest be the malak, according to these dabarim.
Yeah.
And thou hast also appointed Nabaim to preach of thee at Jerusalem, saying, there is a malak in Yehuda.
That's what I'm talking about. Where you hear that? Well, you got an emperor. Huh? There's an emperor in there. Huh? God. What else he building that wall for? White folks saying, he building that wall, he can go back to Massimo. Huh? I'm tired of asking white folks to write me a letter so I can go somewhere. I build a wall, I stay here, and this be our protection. See, you know, he looked at. I'll let y'all go. See, you really go through and just watch. All of what they were able to do could not be done until they did. You know, he started establishing. He didn't bring in Azara to try to teach them no laws and try to teach them no statutes and rehearse back what was done. Not in no slave. Just like it was before in slavery time. When the slave get through, all right, y'all need to get back to work. He gonna break that junk up. Man, nigga, get up, I'm straight. How you just come out and shout, foaming at the mouth, and you can jump back and go to work? Because that cracker did. He let you play around a while, trying to get back to work. Now he looking at, he building a wall, we done. He started pulling up, and then he said, and if these heathen come and try to sell us something on Shabbat, we ain't buying it. Man, put threats out. If I catch any of y'all outside the wall when I come out here, you know what come with that, right? The boy said after that next Shabbat, I would go. You know what? That nigga don't know me. I'm crazy. He like, I'd like to catch you around this wall. Ain't that right? You and your mama now. Listen, we ain't kept none of the muhadi while we was in captivity. That's why you can't do it. Y'all jaws that they got, if it's in their hand, eventually y'all gonna see how their government gonna change. They gonna take that stuff away from y'all. They gonna take it away from you. And that's why he looked that they need to build. I've been trying, that's why we got to build. When these crackers pull the rug, to take this stuff away from you and change how they government and come back to good old America, how it used to be. How it used to be, niggas say, you couldn't go tell no master what you want to do about no religious. What? Nigga, get to work. Nigga, you fired. Do y'all understand? Back when our forefathers worked back just 60s, 70s, my mama ain't had no insurance. No, our parents ain't had no insurance. Where your mom and daddy had insurance at, Southern Night House? Blue Cross, Blue Shield? Y'all understand none of these folks didn't have it. Them folks was scrimping and scraping. Them folks was just trying to make it. They were making out $3, $6 a week. Folks taking care of homes and working. Them folks had what these crackers, they had to scrimp and save to have something. You get them old people, they made it from a little nothing and put up. Y'all niggas making hundreds of dollars and pissing it away. Pissing it away. Ain't putting up nothing for yourself. Them folks were making $6 whole family, putting money up and able to buy farms, buy houses. They sacrificed. They put aside because they looked at, I don't want to live like this all my life. Man said, what you trying to work and get that? You stay right here. Ain't nobody going to put y'all. You think when your little boy, little Johnny boy Walker Red get up, you think he going to let me stay here with my family? You don't tell me y'all niggas done got too many. Y'all niggas sucking up the land. Y'all ain't got nowhere to go. Some older black people smarter than us. Y'all stupid. You rent the rest of your life. Y'all niggas act like y'all ain't blockbusters. Nigga, buy the movie. Nigga done rent, ain't even got time to watch it, then got to rent it back out of your older nigga. And please be kind and rewind. You start learning somebody just rather buy the movie, watch when I get ready. Cause got me pinned down on no day. 24 minutes standing on line like no hungry beast. I'm trying to teach y'all self-preservation. Break away from them, man. You need to have something. When that man pull the rifle on you, you don't want that man to have everything you got. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, I got to see.